Okay, run.
Okay.
Hello again.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're back once again to the show. Give me 1 second, I think.
It died again?
No,
Don't tell me that. Yeah, we were having issues for some reason. We started it. We said hello, what's up? And then the connection died on us. And now we're restarting it again. So, yay us. Okay, cool. I think we're good now. So, I praying to the internet gods that the Wi-Fi doesn't go away again, because that was a little sad. We're redoing the introduction.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to. Hello. Hello, if anyone's there. No one's there, I guess. But, what's up, everybody? We're going to be talking about some horror stuff today. So, you know, we have the cool-looking little set and everything. And actually have a guest with me today, which is Little Lamb. You know, you guys probably know her from other videos and other pieces of content on the channel, mainly from the podcast and stuff like that. But we have her in the studio today, and I wanted to have her on as a guest, so because we have some things we could talk about, because we watched Fear Street together. So this Fear Street was the 3-part series on Netflix and everything. So it'd be interesting to talk to you about that.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, just other little horror things. We're going to start off the show with unboxing these 2 movies here. We have the Saw 8 film collection, and then the
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky, for whatever reason, I thought, I was like, oh yeah, let you say it. So
I wasn't sure. And this is the 45th anniversary edition.
Yeah. So, well, so that's going to be exciting. But yeah, so where should we start off?
Maybe let's start off big with the Saw.
You want to start off with a Saw movie?
Yeah, just because I feel like the Rocky is a steelbook, so it's like more special in my opinion to me.
All right.
But if it's more special to you, then you can do whichever one. They're yours, so.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
What was I gonna do?
Open it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Saw or Rocky.
Let's go any, meeny, miny, mo.
Which one should we do?
I don't know.
We'll do.
If you want to start with Rocky, do it, because you already have it in hand, I guess.
Okay, we'll start off with Rocky Horror Picture Show.
So this is the 45th anniversary edition steelbook.
Yes.
For it. I actually have this myself as well, but mine's already opened, so I can't wait for you to open it.
Oh, you guys probably can't see it. I just can't do that.
Yeah, because the glare, yeah.
So this is how you guys go. That's how you guys can see it. Yeah. I wish I could. Yeah, there's just not that much light over there. There's not enough light over there to really show you guys. But
describe it.
So yeah, it's a Rocky Horror Picture Show steelbook for the 45th anniversary, which was actually last year.
Yes.
I believe. So this was from last year. It was a release from last year, and I just never opened it. So I actually just kind of saved it, and I was just like, I want to open this one day, but to celebrate. But I never really did. And
you should open it up.
I just had it. So we'll just open it up and we'll pop this thing open. Not make you guys wait any much longer and see what's inside, because it's supposed to come with a few little things.
Yeah. So
you have this, right?
I have this already.
So you've already opened this.
Mine's already open. This is not a shocker to me. For the 40th edition, they kind of did something like this as well, but it's more like the Blu-ray, or at least I have the Blu-ray. Maybe there was a steelbook, but I doubt it, because the only thing I got was that.
What's up, Champion Wave? Thank you so much for being in the chat.
Hello.
Highly appreciate that. We're just unboxing some movies, yo. I'm taking forever to unbox. I cannot do this. Hold on, I got it.
Hurry up! I wish
a knife.
I wish they would have like a peeling thing, but I feel like obviously if you did that, everyone would open these at the store.
I don't know why I'm trying to do it in this one.
Also, this was a Best Buy exclusive.
Yeah, it was.
So you could have only gotten this at Best Buy, in case anyone ever wonders. This is a Best Buy exclusive.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're opening it. So it's a movie, Rocky Horror Picture Show. If you guys ever seen it, here it is. Here it is. I mean, if you guys seen it, obviously you guys are probably big fans of it, or maybe not. I don't really know, but I'm a big fan of it. I think it's really cool. That's why I have a steelbook. Actually, it has some little bit of dents here, because honestly, yeah, I've been having this up on a shelf.
Damn, you already have it dented?
Yeah, I just had it up on a shelf for a really long time.
Let me see the dent.
Oh, he said he's a big horror fan, and he can't wait to see what we have. Well, yeah, we have a nice little show for you, especially if you have seen Fear Street.
We're gonna talk
Or if
about
you're a
that.
fan of the Saw movies, because we're unboxing the Saw movies next, so that'd be pretty fun. But yeah, so let's open this one first and see what's going on. So, ooh, okay, the whole back is connected. So I'm gonna take this off. Oh, should I take it off?
You have to, I feel like.
You took
If
yours off?
I took mine off, duh. I wanted to see the whole thing.
So let's open it. Yeah, so it was actually kind of broken inside. 'Cause
What did you do?
I think this thing broke when I had it. Oh,
Did you
I almost
drop
put the
it?
code on the screen, guys. Sorry.
Did you
What
drop
is it? I mean,
this?
I wouldn't.
You never
I have
seen it?
Apple TV, so I kind of wait. What?
Champion said
This is
he's
weird.
never seen it. What? The Rocky Horror Picture Show or Fear Street? Which one haven't you seen? That's the
Yeah,
question.
which one have you not seen? I've never seen that movie. Heard of it though. Which one? Oh, this one I have in my hand, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, it's a musical, really.
Yes.
Oh, what is this?
Damn.
What is this little?
Sir.
What is this thing?
That is like a little poster that is included with the 45th thing. So it's like a, you know,
This
a
is
little
cool.
like, hey, you can only get this here. It's an exclusive. Really, I mean, I still have mine within the DVD because I think it's nice. Like
Comes
the
with the
45th
45th
edition. Mhm.
anniversary thing, which is like a little card thing. It's really nice.
I'll call it a
Only thing
little
is, mine is
poster.
like look, it's peeling.
Wow, you have like
A very defective version of this.
very bad luck. Mine.
Is perfect?
I wish I could have brought mine. The Horror Rocker Picture Show. You must see it, Champion Wave. You must see it. It will change your life.
Have you seen Fear Street, the new Netflix special thing? Because we'll be talking about that soon. I don't have the Blu-rays of that, but yes. Is that the movie with the guy cross-dressing? Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Yes.
Dr. Frankenfurter.
It's what's his name? Tim Curry, the guy who plays It the Clown in the '90s TV special. So here's the inside. It's really cool.
Shows you right here the time warp, how to do it, the steps.
Yeah,
which I
it's like a
love.
musical. It's like a B movie fun thing. So
Very.
Yeah, so
I'll give
here you
the
go.
Classics. I love it. I
Steelbook.
think it looks so great, especially.
Look at that.
Oh, you actually have right here the 40th anniversary one as well.
So yeah, this is the 45th anniversary one. The 40th anniversary one's sitting right
It's literally
over
the
there.
it's the same thing, same normal cover with the lips. It's just like that one doesn't have the slip though, where like there's a slip in like on like to cover it,
Mhm.
and it says like the 40th edition of the Rocky. This is obviously the steelbook, so this looks like 1,000 times better. Like there's no comparison in my opinion.
Yeah, no, this is cool. This is really cool. The only thing that's sad about it is like, yeah, it was up on a shelf for a while, so yeah, it kind of got some dents right here,
That's
and
on you.
it has some cracks inside of it.
That's
But
crazy.
it's really cool to finally open this thing and see it. Not much came inside of it. I thought it would be a lot more, but let me actually put this thing back inside the little postcard thing.
Yeah, don't forget about that. Yes, you and your wife should watch it.
Oh yeah, so you're
It's
saying
a
you're...
very different experience.
Yeah, I mean, have an open mind if you watch it. Like, just, that's all I'd say. Have an open mind and have fun. You
And
know?
hey, if you guys like musicals, the songs are very catchy. So
Who else is it? Susan Sarandon's her name?
yeah,
right?
Susan Sarandon's one of the big ones.
One of the big actresses in the
I feel
film.
like to me, her and Tim Curry.
So yeah, that's Rocky Horror Picture Show. Sure. Sounded like I was Australian.
And
right?
Meatloaf is there too, if if you care about Meatloaf, which I do a little bit.
I sounded Australian there. Huh? You kind of ignored what I said, but I did. I was like,
I
sure. But yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's it. That's the movie. That's what we have.
Don't give me all the
The
plastic.
cover's sick because the cover is really nice. I love the back too.
The back is
back
that's
with
Meatloaf.
little, like-
That's Eddie.
Back is really cool. But yeah,
It's
we're
the,
gonna
it's,
move on.
it's the
I wish I had a second camera set up that was like very close to like just
so
our
you
hands.
can see it. Yeah, that'd be
Definitely
great.
possible thing to do, but it costs a lot of money to do that. This set already is kind
Oh,
of
it looks
expensive.
great like when you put it here. I love it. I love the feel of it. I love like everything. It's just like you
This
have
one-
them dancing here.
Another little
Oh
crack.
my gosh! What my question to you now is, what the heck do you do to your?
It wasn't even me.
collection?
Listen, if this was me, I would take care a lot better care of
So
this
how
stuff.
are these two cracks?
This wasn't in my possession. I was gone for a while, and I'm pretty sure
It
all the
fell.
damage that happened is I know exactly how it happened, but it wasn't my fault. That's all I gotta
He
say.
said he's Shaggy. It wasn't me.
So here we go. We got our next film here. The last musical
Little
I've
Shop of
watched was
Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors. Is great. This honestly, it feels like this is kind of in that alley a little bit.
Not really.
Not really. Like I think.
Especially like the theme and like but it's like I feel like Little Shops of Horror is out there and
Little Shop of Horrors is more like a skit, right?
yes, that feels more like Saturday Night Live type.
Yeah.
in my opinion, than the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show is more like it's more just a fun, you know.
Yeah. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Just watch it and let
It's
us
like a
know.
B movie. It's a B movie. It's a musical, and again, I do think it kind of falls in the same line of Little Shop of Horrors. You know what I mean? But Little Shop of Horrors, I feel like it's more like comedic. It's more like
Yes.
it's supposed to be. Like they're making jokes.
To me, I feel like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, you can kind of think of it as a parody as well of like certain horror
it's
movies.
like, yeah.
But not in like the whole like we will make you laugh, like haha. Like I feel like Little Shop of Horrors kind of does.
Yeah. But okay, so yeah,
Yes.
moving on from that. We already unboxed the last movie, so
Yeah.
we'll have 2 movies to unbox today. I'll probably we'll probably be buying some more.
I could bring my
Blu-rays.
stuff too, so
I
we
mean,
can
you can.
show.
You bring some. You have any like vinyls of horror movies?
I actually have the Rocky Horror Picture Show vinyls, and they're
Okay.
nice. They're really cool. I have Nocturnal Animals too. I don't know if that we would consider that a horror film. I do
No.
think it has some like horror aspects, like tiny bit. Like that. The one thing that sticks out from that movie to me is like horror like type, jump scare type, which is like the baby monitor thing,
I don't
which
remember
was
that at
scary. That's the only.
I
Part
don't think
I
that movie. I don't think the movie's a horror movie.
But
though.
I don't think it is,
we
could
yeah, getting back
use
to
it.
this real quick. We only have 2 movies to unbox today, and it's kind of weird because like technically 9 because there is 8 movies in this one box.
Which looks tiny to me for 8 movies.
Yeah, I actually got this box as a gift last year for either my birthday or Christmas. I don't really remember, but honestly, I was genuinely surprised when my friend who gave me this. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Why'd you give me this 8 movie collection of Saw?" It was just such
It
a
includes
random.
Jigsaw because I'm looking
Yeah,
at
so-
it, so it's
so
like interesting.
That's the interesting thing about it. Like, I thought it would be an older collection. I mean, now it is an older collection because what's it called?
Spiral.
Spiral just came out like a few months ago. So this was definitely way before Spiral came out. But it also had Jigsaw in it, which is a more modern film. And I thought it would only have like the proper Saw films.
What do you
and-
think that they will make a new collection to
Yes,
add
absolutely,
Spiral?
absolutely. They were making another Friday the 13th collection. You saw that?
No.
They're making another one after
don't
the Screen
tell
Factory
me
thing.
that.
But yeah, that type of stuff I would like. Next time we do a horror show, I'll have you on and you could bring.
Yes,
your,
I have the newest Friday the 13th collection box that was like $100-something. Now you're telling me this, and now I'm like,
Yeah.
bruh.
No, they're gonna keep making new stuff.
You like to see vinyls too? I actually have. I wish I had more like movie vinyls. I feel like, and I have video game vinyls as well too. I only have 2, but like I would love to do more video game and movie vinyls. I feel like I was looking for the Blade Runner, and I'm so mad because I've seen some of these, and then they sell out like the limited edition ones, and then I'm like, well, joke's on me. But I always wanted the Blade Runner. I know Blade Runner's not really a horror film, but like the Blade Runner 2049 limited edition vinyls were beautiful. It's like pink and blue, and it has when Ana de Armas wearing like when she's like the little hologram, like, and she's wearing like the wig,
Yeah.
like she's the portrait, like the cover, and
The
it's
cover of
beautiful.
it. But yeah, Saw though, have you seen Saw?
I only seen Saw 1 and 2, so I can't speak about anything else other
so
than that.
I honestly, to be fair, like I was gonna say I seen every single movie in this, but I actually haven't. I've never seen Jigsaw, which is I don't really know when Jigsaw even came out.
I don't know either.
Jigsaw, damn it does not.
You need
say.
a Halloween 4K collection? That would be great if
Which
they
one?
did a like.
Oh, dude,
If they did a
dude,
Halloween
dude.
and a
No,
Nightmare
so-
on Elm Street, like each boxes for.
When we get on the computer, because right now with the setup we have, like I can't touch the computer, it's like all the way over there. I'll probably show you. On Best Buy, I think they're gonna do that. They're not gonna make a collection, but they're releasing every Halloween film in 4K.
Which-
And I heard the first Halloween film looks spectacular in 4K. The only thing
Just give me a collection box.
I've never seen Halloween 2 in 4K though. So
I've never seen any of them in 4K.
no, I'm saying
period.
like I didn't see them available.
Oh, like available?
Yeah, so I've only seen the first movie available, and then 3 and 4. But 3 and 4 are right now for pre-order. So
I would like 3, because I think
Oh,
3 is my
absolutely,
favorite out of all Halloween movies.
yeah, so Halloween 3, like to me that's like a must buy. Like I need that.
Hi, Harvey.
Hey, what's up, RV?
We're on the same page.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, no, man. I highly.
Who do we need to contact to make these collection boxes?
Dude, yeah, we need a collection box for a lot of these things. Even Nightmare. I don't even know if there's a Nightmare.
No,
4K.
the only one I know of is they had a steelbook because I
so
bought...
listen, my thing is at this point I care a lot more about the 4K Blu-rays. Like normal Blu-rays, I don't care anymore.
I would love it for it to be a 4K collection box. Give me $120. I'll take it.
I know, but the thing is, with Freddy or Nightmare on Elm Street in general, I don't know if there's a 4K print yet. I don't know if they've done that yet. So we have to wait for that. But Halloween, we have seen that obviously the first one they have remastered it already, so that's pretty cool.
I feel like it's definitely a pre-order.
But the next ones, like Halloween 3 and 4 and stuff like that, I'm waiting for that to release.
I say pre-order it if you can because.
Oh yeah, I'll try to pre-order.
Because trust me, I learned my lesson with the whole waiting and not.
Yeah.
Scream Factory. Mm-hmm.
Wait, Scream Factory is releasing Halloween 1 through 5 on 4K. Not sure about the others. So are they doing Halloween 2? Because I didn't see the Halloween 2 thing. Maybe there's a post about it. Because I didn't look up the information on this. I kind of just stumbled upon them on Best Buy for pre-order, and I saw Halloween 3, and I was just like, I'm ready. I was like, Halloween 3, I'm there. What if it's sold out? I'd pay to see those in 4K. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Listen, I got a new 4K TV. I'm so excited to get all these 4K things. And
you're getting a PS5 with the 4K Blu-ray player, so that's amazing. I have a PS5, but I don't have the 4K Blu-ray player PS5. I have the digital edition, so very excited to watch some of these movies. So that's why I have some 4K. I only have one 4K Blu-ray movie. That was just given to me, and it's not a horror movie, right? It's like nothing special. Okay. But
what is it?
It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it because it's like I just want to keep stay on the course of the conversation. But yeah, I got Sausage Party for free when I bought the PS4
I guess
Pro.
It could be a horror film for food.
I guess, but yeah, no.
I only have Knives Out, which is not a horror film, but it's a a scary mystery type film, and that's the only thing I think I own 4K.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any other 4K Blu-ray, so
not yet.
Very excited to be able to buy some new ones.
You know what? I feel like I'm gonna pre-order the Halloween 3 this week because if it's not sold out, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, no, I definitely want that. But let's Sausage Party was a great film. I'm happy I have it. All I'm saying is it's not the best movie to have in 4K right off the bat.
That's not the first one you want.
Yeah, I got it. I got it in 2016 when the PS4 Pro came out. That's when they gave it to me for free when I bought the PS4 Pro. I guess they thought the PS4 Pro had a 4K Blu-ray, but it didn't. Sadly,
it was only Xbox, right?
Only Xbox had it. Yeah. Anything else?
You love the new Saw? You talking about Jigsaw?
He said, I love the new Saw. Believe it's the best Saw sequel. Now I love the other sequels, but as goofy movies, also the original Halloween 2 is coming to 4K. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I highly appreciate that because I didn't know that. But yeah, so Halloween, he said Halloween 1 through 5. So, which is strange.
At this point, just make it a collection.
Well, which is strange is because 4 through 6 is a trilogy. It's a separate trilogy from the original film. So it's weird that 6 is.
Maybe they said, "Hold on, guys, we don't have enough space."
No, I mean to be fair, I mean that last movie that came out was in development hell for years and came out way after.
So this is my question. Do you know the Halloween 2018 one?
Yeah, what about it?
Does it own self have a 4K?
Yes. Okay. So Halloween 2018 does
already 4K. Without even this.
Yeah, they actually have a very nice steelbook of that movie.
Really?
Yeah. It's well, I think the 1970. I think that steelbook I'm talking about. I think is from the original film. It's a steelbook and it looks really nice. It's a 4K one. I want to get it really badly. I think that's it, but I know for sure 2018 does have a 4K.
Okay, you said Spiral, the Book of Saw with Chris Rock.
Yeah. See, I never seen Spiral. One of her good friends always talks about it, so I definitely have to watch it. She said she saw it twice. The only reason I haven't watched Spiral or anything is honestly I haven't seen a Saw movie in years at this point. I love Saw. As a kid, I loved this.
It's funny
franchise.
because I think it was last month I rewatched Saw 1, with all my friends because they hadn't seen it, and me and my other friend we've seen it before, so we were like, okay, we want to watch a horror film, but that's not too gory or scary with things popping out too much. We were like, okay, let's watch Saw. And
too gory. I mean, Saw's
no, there's no gore at all. They were just
in Saw 1,
not as how they wanted it, people's head being cut off and you just start bleeding too much.
I mean, Saw.
It wasn't gory as you would think.
Well, I mean, if again, well,
What they-
Saw is a very gory
I'm
gory
saying that
franchise.
from looking at it like recently, to me, I was just like, yeah, this is like, you guys are fine with this.
Okay. So one of these cutting his leg off or whatever.
Yeah, which I was like, just look away if anything. But it was fine for them. But definitely brought some like, what the heck?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I haven't seen it in a while, so I definitely got to watch these again. So I haven't. I literally just unboxed this for the first time since literally like either November or December, something like that. And yeah, so it was a film collection, and I haven't seen Spiral, like I said, because I haven't actually even seen Jigsaw. So I need to watch Jigsaw first, I believe. So
I'm
yeah.
completely behind compared to you.
Let's
so.
open this thing up because I don't know what's in here. These are one of those fat. Ooh, I've never seen this
Let me
cover
see.
ever.
Billy.
I've never seen this cover ever. This is the first time seeing it.
Nice. And on the side too, like he's right there.
I think she means realistic gore.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I can see what you mean by that.
Cause one of them was like, I don't want to see too much blood and like people's
Yeah, I mean,
heads
it
being
is
cut off, and I
more-
was like, okay, you.
Saw is a lot more like fantastical. Like it isn't realistic. If anyone in the chat has seen Blue Ruin, I feel like the gore in that film looks really
I haven't
realistic.
seen it.
And also the same guy who did Green Room, it's like that type of gore, Green Room type of gore.
Like, see, I feel
feels
like
more
if I
realistic.
were to be like,
So this
messing
is
with
where
them,
I
I'd
have a
say that.
broken piece. It's unfortunate. Again, I didn't do any of this. Just the place I had it stored isn't where I live anymore, and the people who had it probably just mistreated it. So yeah, it can't really close.
see.
At least the top one closes. Yeah.
where? Oh, I can't
The bottom
see it.
can't. The bottom can't
Oh, the
close.
light's like on the way.
So let's open this. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this all doesn't just fall apart. Oh man,
Is it?
got a lot of little pieces falling there.
Oh my god.
The films are still intact though.
I would
so-
hope.
Okay, so it doesn't really have a very interesting, a very interesting
no
like
nothing
artwork here or anything, but I don't think that's the point of this. Okay, so we have some films falling right now.
Are they?
Yeah, there's like these things are falling. Okay, so first one we have.
It's one.
So disc 1 is Saw and Saw 2.
Oh, so they come together.
Yeah, so
That's why it's smaller. Because I was like, there's no way 8
disc,
DVDs are gonna
okay,
fit.
so disc 2 is Saw 3, 4, and 5. Okay.
How many discs are
I don't even know. So disc 3 is Saw 6, and then Saw 7, the final chapter,
And then Jigsaw's by itself?
and then Jigsaw is by itself. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I think this probably released around when Jigsaw released, right? That's
Is
what
that
I
like a
think.
bonus thing?
So this is these DVDs? Yeah. Okay. So actually, there's Blu-ray and DVD. So the DVDs
Oh, okay.
are.
Not separate as well.
Yeah, so hold up. I think it is kind of broken here. Hold on, let me try to fix it. Sorry, guys. This is unfortunate, but
I mean, this is the piece that fell.
yeah, I don't think it's a little broken. Sorry, guys. It's unfortunate. Yeah, these things, they were mistreated. So, hey, at least the films are here. You know, at least. But
I
yeah,
mean, as
so
long as they're not scratched and they're
it comes-
watchable.
yeah, it comes with the DVDs also. So yeah, same thing on the DVDs. Just disc 1, disc 2, they're all like separated again. Yeah, so
What's
we
there?
have. So it's the same thing.
Oh, it
just
fell? Okay, I was
came
going to say,
off.
oh.
Well, that's
Where's the
unfortunate,
DVD?
but hey, it is what it is. What can we do?
They're all like together again? Like the same numbers?
Yeah, well, they're kind of probably a little different, but yeah. So then we have Jigsaw again, but that's in DVD back here. So that's why there's so many discs. I was like so confused, like why is there so many discs in this thing? But yeah, that's an 8-film collection.
I guess we forgot that. I mean, it doesn't say it here. I mean, yeah, it does. This is Blu-ray plus DVD. It's just small.
So what do we got here? It says things happen. It's still good. Jigsaw is the only Saw I haven't seen. I haven't seen Jigsaw. I haven't seen it either. Good. We gotta get them to Spiral ASAP, bro. Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, I love.
Well,
I
I
love the
will
cover.
say, if anything, HBO Max also has the full collection on. So.
Yeah, I know. But you know, physical media is just cool because it's fun.
Oh,
to
for
be able
sure.
to
I
have.
don't disagree with that. That's why I like the vinyls, too.
Yeah.
Like, I'll listen to it on Apple Music, but I will also get you as well.
Gotcha. So we'll be able to. Can this stand up?
Together. It should. And if anything, I'll hold it with my little finger. Oh!
Oh my, sorry guys. It's probably very loud. You know, this is. Dude.
There we go.
Well, we'll leave it like that, and we could probably just talk about some other stuff here. You know, now we've unboxed these 2 little special editions of,
movies.
of these movies here, and you know, it's really
I feel like
cool.
they're both completely the opposites as well.
Yeah, one serves more as a collector's item, and then the other one is more of a just like a practical thing. Like, hey,
I was just talking about the movies themselves too.
you have. Well, I'm saying like it comes with just like the
no,
movies
for
like
sure.
straight up like. Yeah, there it is. You know, you're able to just have all the movies.
I wonder what they would do for the 50th, because I feel like every like 5 to 10 years they do something with the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And it's like, just can't wait for the 50th. Like, what would
Yeah,
you
you know
do?
that's. I mean, listen, I was not alive at the time this movie came out at all, but to just hear the fact that it's 50 years old. I mean, that's weird, man. Friday 13th. What is the one you have? What is 30th anniversary? 35th?
Yeah, it's something like that.
I think it's 35th.
Yeah,
It's 35th.
I have a steelbook also of Friday the 13th before they released the whole box.
Oh, no, it's 40th.
collection.
It's 40th anniversary, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, because
It's old.
It's the
I'll tell you
40th.
that.
Yeah, you had the 40th anniversary of
I think so.
because
It's
the movie came out in
31st or the
1980, right?
40th.
Yeah, 1980. So it was 40 years ago.
I'm gonna do the math real quick.
I mean, yeah, it is. I don't even think it's like any type of debate. For sure, that movie's that old, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I had to do the math real quick. I was like, wouldn't it be 30 something? But no, you're right.
It's 19. So
You're
it's
right,
40
yes.
years ago. So
Crazy.
yeah.
And the steelbook is cool, but I feel like I like the Rocky Horror Picture one better.
But yeah, I just feel like it's interesting that in 10 years, Friday 13th at least is gonna be a 50-year-old franchise, which is weird to think about.
Hey,
'cause-
listen.
Yeah, man, I remember when I was a kid and waiting for Jason X to come out and like Freddy vs. Jason and stuff like that. You know, the franchise was like 20 years old. You know, it wasn't that old. It was like, yeah, it's old. At that time, I was like, yeah, this is an old franchise. But it's like now we're at the point where this thing's about to be 50 years old in a few, not a few years,
But to
but
me,
you know,
it's like-
a while. But
You know, the whole comparing it to the Rocky Horror Pictures, like at least Friday the 13th had sequels coming out. This is like a movie that's a standalone, no sequels, still has a grasp on stuff. It was on Halloween Horror Nights, like for like the music, like the little show.
what are you talking about?
The Rocky Horror Picture, like just itself, like there's no sequels to it, nothing else ever came out of this. And you know, like I said, the Halloween Horror Nights, it was a show. And Halloween Horror Nights, but at Universal, they also had like the movie that you could do like the whole thing
What do
with
you mean?
it. I don't know what to call it. I know there's a name for it,
What?
but like that they used to play the movies like on the weekends, and like you could dress up for it. And it was,
Oh,
like,
like
a
the
live
show. They just had showings of the film. You're
Yeah, they
talking
had
about?
showings of the film, but like it was interactive. An interactive showing of
Well, I
the
mean,
film.
that's just kind of something that people do with like even like The Room and stuff like that.
I know, but like
it's-
for it to be like, I mean now it's gone, but like for it to have it for years.
What you're saying is there's a cult following on this film.
Yes.
And then again, there's a lot of films that have cult followings like this, where people, because they've watched it so many times, and like it's like there's a cult following
And for
behind it.
Universal to do
There's
this for years, because I remember this was like a middle school.
There's a like, you know, that's just something that happens when you do these screenings. So like, you know, they just do that. They throw those spoons at the screen for that one movie or whatever. And this thing, obviously, there's the rice and all this. They just do a whole bunch of like fun things when you watch these
Yes.
films and in person. But yeah, I think Saw, I mean, again, from what I hear, a lot of people like Jigsaw or like Spiral. And it seems that, you know, Saw is in a good spot. And
I think they'll make more sequels.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, absolutely they will. And it's interesting, you know, it's just interesting because this series started in 2004. And that was a while back.
That is a while
And
back.
it's again, I remember when this came out. Like I was excited for it, and I thought it was really, really cool. And yeah, again, same thing with this. The fact that this has 8 movies in it, or 9 movies in it, is crazy. Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Wait, what we have here? We said...
Yeah, they need to see it, but they need to watch all the movies first. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it's also from
Yeah, it's gonna look... sorry, I'm just trying to go from the top here. It's saying... saying this one look good in the collection. I agree. I do think these are very nice looking things. I think this one obviously is a little bit better looking because obviously it is a collector's
And it's a
item.
steelbook too,
It's a
so it
steelbook
looks beautiful
collector's item.
compared.
But yeah, very, very cool things. I'm very excited to build the collection. Again, I think going forward, my collection, I was usually getting steelbooks, but I would still get steelbooks, but I'm trying to do 4K. I think my new thing right now is getting 4K Blu-rays. Like that's what I'm looking forward to. So.
Which
super
are not
excited.
like cheap either.
Yes, yeah, 4K
To
Blu-rays.
be
are very-
said, at this point, it's like a competition between steelbooks versus 4K compared to prices, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
You never
but
seen Rocky
it's cool.
Horror, Darby? You should.
Says, keep doing these videos. Y'all are gonna blow up quick. There's a huge fan base for this. Thank you. I really appreciate you for watching, guys. I really
thank
appreciate
you guys for being here.
Because again,
with
this is
us.
it's to me. I mean to everyone else who isn't in the fan base of horror. You know, this is a very niche thing to them. You know, they'll probably be like, oh, this is a really strange thing to just sit here and talk about movies, especially horror movies. Because I've met people who genuinely have said like horror movies are just dumb, which I get. Like I understand why people don't like it, but
I completely understand.
like I get why
as well.
someone like who like likes, because I think we're both big fans of film. You know, we love the Oscars. I mean, I think a little bit less as now, but like
Yeah.
there was a time when we were like super into like movies and we loved this stuff. And again, I like dramas and more serious films and all that stuff for sure. But to me, it's just horror. I grew
To
up
me,
with it. I
to
grew up
me,
with
it's the
it.
same thing as saying, you know, like comedy is not funny. Like,
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's not for everyone. I think comedy is also a niche in
Oh,
a
yeah,
way.
well, they're all genres,
But
you
the
know?
true, but I feel like comedy and like horror are like very similar. You're also very like different at the same time when it comes to like audience and like what they think it's good and what it's not. So I don't know. I think to me, it's like those are like the more specific of like this can either go really good or really bad. Or like I feel like with drama and like other categories, it's like, you know, anyone could be like, oh, okay, it's a drama, it's an action, you know.
Yeah.
And that made sense. Yes, we are. At least,
So-
yeah, we're gonna watch New Candyman for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I'm definitely gonna watch New Candyman. I'm super excited for the New Candyman. That's like very high on the list of a movie I really want to see. I don't know when it comes out. I don't know the exact date.
Soon.
Soon?
Very
Interesting.
soon.
And it's streaming? Or only
No,
in theaters?
I think it's only in theaters.
Awesome. I'm gonna be watching that in theaters. So.
And then Halloween, yes. I feel like at this point I already saw the first one. I have to see the second one.
Yeah. So
I'll
let me
see it
just keep
out.
reading some of these comments here, so I could just catch up on this. Yeah, they said they need to see it, but they should watch all the movies first so they could have a better view of how good Spyro. Yeah, okay, I get that. Yeah, I agree. That's why I want to watch all of it. Never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show. Make sure you guys watch it. It's a fun movie. You guys should check out the new Candyman. Absolutely, we're gonna watch the new Candyman. Did you see the trailer for *Malignant*? Yes, I have.
I haven't seen it.
Dude, I am hype.
I've only seen the poster, and the
I
poster
am
looks
hype.
really, really cool. And I was just like, I don't want to see a trailer.
Dude, you know, I knew about James Wan making a Guijao film. Honestly, I might be pronouncing that wrong, but I know something like Italian type thing, like Tenebrae and anything like Dario Argento
Like
would make,
Suspiria
and
type.
Suspiria, like stuff. I believe that's what that means. Like it's like that type of thing. So I knew that's what he was gonna work on next. So I was super excited to see whatever it is. Watching the trailer though, I didn't get that vibe straight off of the trailer, but I did get it might be crazy, but I definitely got like a alternate world type thing, kind of Silent Hill-ish a little bit, like when the world's like changing and all that stuff. So like it just felt like psychological. But the coolest thing about it, at the end of the day, it's for sure a psychological slasher film. So it's a slasher film,
Ooh.
and I think it's also like a mystery. So I guess that's like what goes into like the Guijao thing. Like it's like a mystery.
Hey, if it's like Tenebrae, I'm down.
Yeah, Tenebrae is like top tier. You know, I need to find that movie in
In
Blu-ray.
4K.
Oh, I mean, I finding it in
I doubt
Blu-ray would
it.
be enough because I don't think I'll ever find that movie.
It would be cool if
4K.
there's a steelbook, honestly.
Oh,
for it.
I would.
I don't
fall
think
to the
so,
floor. I love it.
but
I love
that's your
Tenebrae. I
maybe.
think it's a great movie. What do we got next?
I don't understand those people horror movies are awesome and my favorite genre, which,
Agreed.
like I said, it's I guess to the eye of the beholder at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Candyman's only gonna be in theaters.
People always ask me why do I like to get scared when watching horror movies. I mean, yeah, a lot of people ask the same thing. I also, we go to local haunts, so like Halloween Horror Nights and like other little like spooky things. And I remember like one of the biggest discourses about that whole thing was like, why would you go somewhere to get paid to get scared? It's just stupid. Like, why would you want to get paid to get scared and be uncomfortable? It's just like, I guess I just have a different experience than other people, but I just enjoy it. I think it's really fun.
So recently,
Mm.
we went to a haunted house with one of our friends. I never done it, and neither did she. And we go to Halloween Horror Nights as well. When it comes to Halloween Horror Nights, for some reason, I don't really get too scared. Like, there are times barely where I, like, jump or, like, I don't see it coming. Or, like, it's just mostly, like, it's really, really loud, and I'm just like, okay, what the heck? So, I usually just, for Halloween Horror Nights, go more for the experience of others as well. Because sometimes I'm like, okay, like, this is enough. Like, you're on top of me. And, like, to me, I just find it very entertaining. And I just love more of seeing, like, how it all comes like alive. Like
Yeah,
and like just
agreed.
like
I'm more there for the scenery. I love.
Yeah, the scenery
Again,
for
as
sure.
you guys see, like this set isn't really anything at all, but it's like with the smallest budget I have and the smallest location that I have, I try to put a little bit of
Yeah,
like
I
little
to me
things
this
there.
is I like it. I like the setup. But yeah, we went to the house, and I think this is the first time I ever got like an accelerated like experience of me getting scared like in real life, like
What are you talking
in my
about?
face during the haunted house. That
Oh,
we
the
just
latest
did.
one we went
Yeah,
to.
the latest one, which is literally like a 2-story thing. Like you go up the stairs and keep going up, maybe 3 stories. Cause I remember we went up the stairs like twice, and then we go downstairs. And honestly, that was very. Like, there was a point that I was just like immersed on the thing, but like there was this one little part that was just like, okay, that took me out. Like I screamed.
Yeah.
I like let it out completely, which is really really cool because I don't think I ever done that at Halloween Horror Nights.
But yeah, you guys said you got Silent Hill vibes from the
I haven't seen the trailer.
From the trailer, the Malignant
I
trailer,
haven't
which
seen
I
it.
again, you're saying, yeah, it might have just been on the brain, and that's probably why you felt it. But I don't know. When I first saw that first part where the camera's spinning around the girl, I thought it was very Silent Hill feeling, and just, I don't know, it looks like a great film. But yes, thank you so much, Champion, for mentioning the fact that he says this setup is heat, bro.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. And again, it's very basic. Again, I would love to do a lot more crazier things, but usually when I've done all these type of sets, these sets are like whatever I do with these type of things, these are very like pop up. Like they're like this is gonna be broken down once we're done with this. Like we have to just build
Hey,
it
but
and
to
move things
me, I
around.
think this is the perfect setup.
I think it's great. I think it's a great
I
setup.
love it.
So, but like go in the future, like when I have my my own little spot and everything, I would love to have like the animatronics, you know, have some animatronics in the
Have
background.
the cotton candy from Killer Clowns there on my side.
Yeah, I'd like to have a lot of like little cool, little fun things. But yeah, there's that. You know what I want to talk about next is, I think one of the biggest things that
It's
that's
popping
happened
right now.
Yeah,
For the horror community and just like Netflix in general too, because I feel like this is a win for everyone, in my opinion.
So what we want to talk about next is Fear Street. So Fear Street.
Can we talk about our first impressions before, like what we thought of it before we saw it?
Yeah, but let me just introduce what it is first. Right?
Go for it.
So
yes.
Fear Street is a 3-part film series that basically feels like a Netflix normal series, like limited series, but it's not a whole season. It's just 3
Movies,
parts.
yeah.
So it's 3 movies. So it feels more like the It thing, like the 90s It like TV
It's a
thing.
trilogy.
Yeah, it's like a trilogy of movies that feel kind of like they all.
Well, it's
have
like
to,
it, like chapter 1, chapter 2, like
yeah,
that feel to it.
So it's more like that. But so it's based and inspired on R.L. Stein's writing or
Books.
literature, I guess, his books. I said that so like I was trying to make it. It sounded way too like.
I was like, what?
Like
oh, sorry.
yeah, I'm writing haikus while I like speak here. Sorry,
Doesn't
the
matter.
worst vocabulary of all time. But yes, his books is based off of the Fear Street books, a series. I don't think specifically
I never read them.
a
so I
story
can't-
from the books. From what I looked up, it wasn't a specific like story we're reading from the books. It's just that they use like a lot of elements from all the books and are kind of putting it all together. So that's what we have. We have the new Netflix series, and it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. We watched all 3 of them. I watched them every single day they came out. Actually came out week to week, back to back. I think it started in June.
I saw.
July,
I didn't see them like premiere day except part 3. I saw premiere day. Cause the day before we saw part 2, and then we saw part 3 when it came out.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
But you saw part 1 before, like during like I guess the premiere. I saw it like a few days after.
Part 1?
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, yeah, I'm wrong. Yeah, I saw part
Yeah.
1 with you.
No.
Yeah, part 1. I didn't watch it by myself.
Oh, thought you did.
No. I watched part 1 with you. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen it. The only one I watched by myself was the second one.
Oh, okay.
And the third one I watched it with you too.
Okay, yeah,
And
because I was like, I know there was one that we didn't watch together, and then I was behind, and then like a day after it was like, okay, part 3 is coming out, and I was just like, okay.
Oh man, so let me read some of the things we have here. So basically say buy a little skeleton prop for the background. Yeah,
That'd be
definitely
cool.
want
I
something like
actually
that.
have like a little Jason candy thing, but
that'd
it
be
wouldn't stand. It's like really small. If we put them on the floor, like
Yeah.
it
I have
won't
some
defeat
action
him.
figures, so I'll probably maybe bring those in. Maybe.
I'll
We'll
wear
see.
my Batman mask. That sounds scary. I know.
So then we have Harvey also saying This is all original, not based on any of the books I grew up or saw.
So yeah, you read all the books?
Yeah. So this is so from what I understood, yeah, this isn't a story from the books.
It's like inspired.
It's they're just calling it Fear Street, and they're just using little things like there's like Easter eggs like
about his
hinting
stuff.
to the books and all these things. So like yeah, it's just called Fear Street. But yeah, so Champion Wave says he's seen Fear Street in 1994.
So he saw the first one.
So you haven't seen the rest of it, and I'm gonna tell you right now for sure, continue it, especially with the 1971. I really like it.
We're not gonna try to spoil it now, knowing that you're here.
Yeah. We're not definitely. I'm not. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not gonna be.
But we will talk about. I mean, at least the first one we can talk more about, I guess, because Champion have seen it.
Well, I mean, I still want to go super deep into it because
No, for sure. I don't want
anyone who hops in, I don't want them to feel like they're getting spoiled or anything.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
If anything,
if we do, then we'll be like, hey, like mute your music, your sound for like a second or two. But I don't think I'm gonna spoil anything. I only have the intentions to generally talk about it and just give my opinions and everything like that. So
yes. First thoughts of it before watching it.
For
me, I knew that this was coming because I feel like Netflix did a really good job at promoting it. I saw it everywhere on my social media, at least, and it was more like Netflix itself or like actual videos, not like people tweeting about it too much. But it was more like I kept seeing like ads for it and stuff, and I was kind of like 50-50 on it. Like this could be either really good or this could be really, really crappy. And obviously they had like Maya Hawke and the Sadie, and I always forget her last name, from like Stranger Things. So I was
believe her name is Sadie Sink.
Sadie Sink, I think. Yeah, it's like a very common like word as a name.
For the other girl in the second one, her name was something Rudd. I was like, oh, like Paul Rudd. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Are you?
I don't know if she's related to him at all, but I know it's like something Rudd. I was like, oh,
yeah. So that's why I was like, okay, like they're going with like actors from Netflix already, from like Stranger Things. It's a big thing that it's horror, like it has like the little sci-fi feel to it. So I was like, okay, like this probably is not gonna be bad. They're already getting like actors that they know they're good. So that's the only thing that had my hopes up. The way I saw it, I honestly thought like they were all gonna be in the same movies, like all like together, which obviously was not the case because it's like different like years and trilogy, so it's like different stories. And I don't know, to me I just felt like it was like it could have been bad or good. Like I was like, if this is bad, I'll be okay with it because I already have that feeling. But I was like, if this is gonna be really good, like it's gonna blow my mind out, which it did. blow my mind.
So I feel like for me, my expectations were pretty much exactly from from the marketing and everything, I understood exactly what this was. I was like, okay, so this is like 3 movies, and they're gonna take place in different time frames, and I looked at it more as like a anthology like thing. So it's like basically different stories. Like I knew that's like the whole idea. So I was aware of all that. I just was kind of skeptical because it's like very strange that Netflix was making movies about this franchise.
It's like 3 trilogy. Like they already had them set, and they were like, we're gonna like put them all out like that.
Yeah, so it's weird, because you're used to Netflix dropping a season of Stranger Things or whatever, and it just being the entire show just there. Like watch all of it. It's like there you go. Right?
Even that, but like I've never seen these movies, but like the Kissing Booth and then the Boys I Ever Loved or whatever. Like at least To the Boys I Ever Loved, because I think that's a book. There are sequels to it. And the way
that a show?
It's a movie that they done. So it's like different books. So what they did is they did the first one, they saw that it did good, and then they did the other sequel. So to me it was very like interesting that it's like this is not really books, and you already have all 3 parts like lined up.
Yeah,
like, okay.
I think when they went into shooting this, they shot it kind of the way you would shoot a show,
series, a show.
So it wasn't really like, I don't think they had it on their mind to shoot it the way like you would shoot a traditional like film.
Which to me was the one thing that made it interesting for me.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much a unique thing, but it's weird. It's a weird hybrid between a bingeable show and movies. Because I'll tell you this is again. So we're gonna get into like the show and talk about a little bit of details. I'm not gonna go super deep into anything, but one thing I want to mention is the fact that each one of these films at least feel like a finished story for whatever it is trying to tell. Like I feel with the first film, it feels like it ends. You know, it definitely ends, and it feels like if there was no sequel, this would be fine because it just feels like how horror movies usually end, where it's like you know what I mean when I say that, it's like horror movies kind of just end on cliffhangers all the time, anyways. So yeah, these films, each one they conclude and they feel unique to themselves.
I think the only one that really wouldn't would be like the third one, because it's like that's when you tie everything up. So it's like, but like yes, like especially the first and second one, like they could have ended right there, and it's like okay, cool, like nice film, like that. Like you wouldn't think, like if no one ever told you like, hey, these are part of like a series that you need to watch them in order, and you'll just get someone who does not know anything about this, I think they will like completely understand everything that's going on and be satisfied.
Yeah,
with,
well,
like,
I mean, I wouldn't say that 100% like when it comes to like at least the second film, because it kind of.
But for sure, the first one.
Yeah, like I think there's a way to write the second film to make it feel like make more
Sense
to stand
of it by itself.
to stand alone. There's definitely a way to do it, but I still think the second film is really good. But so I guess I mean, how can we tackle this? How do you want to talk about this?
I don't know. Let's see. Champion says they're bringing back slasher films, which they are, which is really, really good.
What else are you saying here? They're bringing back slasher films. Says if you do that, we'll tune in. Okay, what are you guys talking about?
What will you tune in on?
I see you. Yeah, so Netflix surprised me with how good their originals are. Yeah, they're actually really, really good.
They're doing really good, especially for horror, which, like, I feel like for a streaming company, it's for you to, like, just be like, you know what, we're going to do original horror stuff and all that, like, with Stranger Things.
Yeah,
and then this, like, they've been doing really good.
I will say, I mean, there probably will be people who will kind of, like, fight against calling that a horror, you know?
What, Stranger Things?
Yeah, because it's...
it's more sci-fi.
It is a sci-fi. It's
but
more
there's
like a
horror
sci-fi
aspects to it.
Yeah, to me, I think it's a sci-fi horror.
I agree.
Series.
It's both. It goes into both.
Yeah, it's definitely a sci-fi horror series. But getting back to Fear Street, it's Fear Street does feel like a Netflix joint. It feels like Stranger Things. You feel me? It kind of feels like that. So it isn't too crazy to bring up the comparisons. And also, there's actors who are in the latest season of Stranger Things that are in the show. So
Sadie came in season 2, and then Maya came in season 3. So.
Yeah, well, she's in the last season too, right?
Yes,
okay.
But she just came in season 2.
Gotcha. So yeah, but that's the whole like that was definitely the pull here. So it definitely feels like a Netflix series
and I think
type
the main character, she has been on some Netflix stuff too.
Yeah.
So it was more like they kind of pulled some people from Netflix and said, "Hey guys, you want to make a movie?" And then it's like, "Yeah."
So I kind of want to talk about my favorite thing about this franchise. So if you don't want to know anything about this at all, like definitely just I'd say probably just tune out for a bit.
Close your eyes, close your ears.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. I just want to give like basically what the show is about. And again, without going into any details, anything specific, any characters, just kind of like the basic plot of it.
I mean, Champion has seen the first one.
Yeah,
so.
well, the type of show it is. I want to just get into the type of horror it is. Because there's a whole bunch of different subgenres. So it is a slasher, which is really, really cool because I love slashers.
And I do agree to Champion and Darby saying Stranger Things is already classic. Yes, it's a classic. Period. And yes, season 1 does feel more horror. With the whole aspect of like her when like in the lab and like as a child and all that, like to me season 1 is the more like horror. Personally,
when you ask me about Stranger Things, I think the first season to me feels a lot more like E.T. than it literally anything. It feels a lot.
But compared to like all the 3 seasons,
I think season 3 is actually the more horrific one in my opinion. From what I remember,
I feel like season 2 would, in my opinion, from what I remember, would be more because like from what I remember from season 3, it's more about, like Russians and all this. And
yeah, I guess you're right. The third one is very Marvel movie feeling, but it's definitely, it's all good. I mean, I again, at the end of the day, I just feel like the big monster thing is my thing, and also the guy becoming possessed or like kind of like being infected by the monster and all that stuff. I just felt like it was, that made it more of a horror film. So, or a horror series.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's horror aspects to every season, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree.
To me, it's a horror. To me, it's horror-based.
I agree. It's definitely a horror-based show. But I don't even know what we were talking about. But basically, let me get back to
Fear Street.
Fear Street. So Fear Street is a slasher, but the coolest thing about it is that it's also a witch thing, which is something I didn't even know that's what this was about. So I'm pretty sure that's in the trailers and everything.
It's in the first movie. They always talk about Sarah.
Well, I mean, regardless,
But yes, it's in the
we
trailer.
don't know if anyone has seen the films.
But it is in the trailer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what everyone knows that's what it's about. So yeah, it's a slasher film, but it also has to do with a witch and witchcraft and stuff like that. So that stuff is amazing to me. That's like my favorite part about this. I love witches and stuff like that. So mixing witches with slasher, like a slasher film, it's awesome. And then the way they do it is very, very smart, because it's like, you want a slasher film with a witch, because again, when you watch most of these witch films, they're very much like they're not. You've seen witch movies. They're very like The Craft and the Blair Witch Project and things like that. They're very much like more artistic films. They do like a little bit more psychological things, maybe, because they're going against kind of like the witch itself, and like it goes into that stuff. But if you're a fan of slashers, we don't really, unless
got to see witches.
Yeah, we don't really see a witch running after you with a knife or anything like that. So I mean, that's that. And like the movie The Witch, the 2015 film The Witch, again, a great film, but again, that's not a movie that's like a slasher film. It's more like a curse, the devil, and all that stuff, which is really cool stuff. But this movie does a great job at implementing
both
the lore of a witch and into slashers. So that makes me very, very happy, and I liked it a lot for that. So yes.
You haven't seen the movies at all?
Yeah.
You should. I mean, they're on Netflix. I promise you can watch all three at the same time. I feel like now it's even better for you because all three of them are out now. Like, you don't have to wait a week.
Yeah, you kind of just binge those all, which is awesome.
And I think they're really, really fun for even teens to watch.
Yeah, well, I don't care.
And
about
I feel
teenagers.
like, I know, but I'm saying like, it's like, I feel like marketed more for them.
Well, yeah, it is.
Because it's like high schoolers.
It's a rated R film, but it's a rated R trilogy. But
I will say, come on, it's Netflix. Like, the access is right there.
No, I know,
Anyone
but I'm just saying, like, it wasn't released in theaters. You're right. Like, it's not like a movie that's like. That's the issue a lot of horror movies have, is that PG-13, they're plagued with PG-13 movies because they want teenagers to watch these films, and they can't sell tickets to kids, But, I mean, maybe this might be the way to go around it by using streaming services.
Because literally, the only person that can stop you is your parents, or if you don't have Netflix.
I guess, right? Yeah, they're bringing back an 80s and 90s feel, yeah.
Yes, and I love that so much because it's like that feel, but with the whole, like, I would call it like 2020, like late 2010 and up, like feel of movies as well. Like Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2 and what's that movie?
Freaky?
Yes, Freaky. I just told you about recently. Freaky, like all those feel like this.
Yeah, so
and the look of it also as well.
Yeah, so I want to touch upon that real quick. I want to touch upon the films themselves and probably rank them from what we think is like the way we think the best order is of the films. But before I do that, watching this whole series kind of made me realize that there's like a whole little subgenre going on in the horror sphere right now, which is like, I don't really know what to call it. It's like a little subgenre which is very much Stranger Things feeling. And
that's the subgenre now.
It's like weird because it's literally just like the It remake felt like it, and this felt like that. All those movies she just mentioned, like Happy Death Day and all stuff.
I feel like
it's like
those for sure.
It's like a thing where it's like these horror movies that are like, they can be rated R, they can be PG-13, but they all just have like this, the way they're cut and the way they're shot and everything are very like fast. I kind of like, it might be a weird like comparison, but I really feel like they're like Marvel movies of horror, because 1978, the 1978 movie in this trilogy, which is the second film, the way that movie's cut and shot doesn't feel like how Friday the 13th is shot, which is very much inspired by, obviously. And like, I don't know, I just feel like when you go back and watch a lot of the older movies or just any other movies that these things are inspired by, like all these like 80s like movies, like nostalgia movies, like Stranger Things or this franchise, whatever, like nostalgic, very nostalgic, bringing back like the 80s aesthetic and 90s aesthetic, whatever you want to call it.
Not
70s.
Freaky Lake, Freaky. That's the name.
Oh, the movie's called Freaky. Yeah, Freaky.
Just Freaky by itself, and then Happy Death Day.
Exactly.
And 1 and 2, I guess, because they're both sequels.
Yeah, so I didn't even know, I was losing my train of thought. But yeah, those movies those movies, when you go back and watch the source material that they're trying to like pull from, it doesn't feel like them. They feel like J.J. Abrams made all these movies. They just all feel like very like fast paced and fast.
I would say
zooms
I
and like,
did
which again I'm not
like
against. I'm just
that.
saying that they just feel like modern. They definitely feel modern.
And can I say that I think also another thing that these all kind of have in common is like there's a comedy aspect to them. Like, I don't know, like the jokes and all that. Like there's like they don't take themselves seriously, but it's like they're serious movies. Like it's like
they're very self-aware of what's going on.
Yes,
and,
they're
but
self-aware.
they also don't. They're not like jokey. Like I don't think this film series is not jokey at all.
And Happy Death Day and Freaky, I feel like they're not serious movies at all. They're very like, in my opinion, comedic compared to like other horror films. But it's not like, oh, this is a comedy horror. Like
yeah,
it's like, because like I wouldn't go out there and like, I don't know. It's just like they feel joyful. But it's like it's a horror film.
Yes,
Like,
that's the thing I'd call all these horror films. Like they're just like happy horror films. Another one I'll throw on the list is Ready or Not. That's the same thing. They literally feel the same way too. It's just like these horror movies are just like you watch them and like they some of them may have a lot more jokes than others, but like they just feel like how when you watch like a Marvel film where it's like they're not telling jokes all the time, but like they definitely like. You have a lighthearted feel to all this stuff, but it's so weird that these horror movies, again, gory. They have gore, especially this series.
Freaky had gore too.
No, is that this series though? Like this Fear Street series is very gory, which is I was very happy about. Like I thought it was gonna be a lot more tamed.
Like, yeah.
Because the first movie is very tame, but there's some great kills like by the end. So definitely stick around if you're a big fan of kills and stuff. But yeah, the sequel. And the rest of them, yeah, there's a lot of blood, which makes me happy that there's blood in the thing. But what we got?
Books was trilogy marked for teens. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's always the whole like high schoolers ideas, and so to me, it's like I'm glad that this is actually on Netflix because it gives people the, you know,
yeah, and it's rated
the
R.
option. And then if you don't like it or you think this is too much for you, you could always just stop it. And
Yeah,
that's
no,
it.
it's
Which
a
is the
rated.
beauty of
I
it.
think most people like they just want it. They want the blood. They want everything, and they want it to be rated R. So
Yes.
no fan of horror likes really watching too much of the PG-13 films, unless it's like a psychological horror film, because that's the only one you could like let go. But when there's slasher films and there's just PG-13, it's like you just roll your eyes. Like it's not even worth it. But Fear Street is great because. Again, it's just that same balance. It balances the feeling
I know
of
this
like
is gonna be weird
adolescence
to
and like
compare,
also
but I'm gonna compare it to Euphoria in the sense of like it's teens, but it like the mess like what they're talking about. It's like completely adult stuff and like things that are like not for teens to watch, but it's like very within the like teens like genre and like they watch it. Like, you know, it's a very popular within teens or tweens. And I feel like Fear Street.
Tweens? Why you call them
Tweens,
tweens?
hold
That's a
up.
weird
That's
thing
like
to call
12, 13
somebody.
year olds. Hold up.
Yeah,
That's too low. But like I feel like Fear Street, it's kind of in the same realm. Like it's like, you know, like you're not supposed to watch it, but it's like about teens, so you're like, I'm gonna watch it, like, because I can relate to it. But yes, Champion, if you have seen Happy Death Day, it has a very like lot similar like feel to it. So Freaky, if you liked it and if you watched it, I would recommend Freaky for sure.
Yeah, Freaky is a film that is basically Freaky Friday, which is the typical where the body switching thing.
And Friday the 13th.
but basically, yeah, it's basically the body switching, but the main character switches their body with a serial killer. And it's Vince Vaughn, so
which is very interesting.
Take it how you take all that stuff, and just go watch a trailer, go look at some pictures or something like that if you don't want to watch a trailer.
But yeah, it's Freaky Friday mixed with Friday the 13th together, and that's why I feel like the comedy and horror like mash up together, and you got freaky, like literally. That's literally what it is. You haven't seen it, and I think you should. I think you would enjoy it.
I would love to watch it. When I saw the trailers in theaters,
I actually saw it in movie theaters, and at first I was scared. Because I was like, am I going to enjoy it? But then I was like, girl, you saw Happy Death Day in movie theaters and you enjoyed it. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing. And it literally did. Like, I was just like, thank you for making this. Same feel that I got at Fear Street. For real.
Okay. What else was I going to mention? But yeah, so let's, before we move on to our next segment of this whole thing, I wanted to close out this whole talk about Fear Street and kind of just, again, we're not going to spoil anything, but I just want to give our personal rankings and what we think about this franchise, and basically give our rating for each one and like how we would rank them from like best on the top and like the worst on the bottom.
Okay.
So Yeah. So, what do you think about the first movie? What do you think about it? Did you like it?
Listen, I'm gonna straight up just say part 2 is my favorite. I don't
Okay.
care. No one can change my mind. Part 2 was my favorite. It has that campy feeling. I mean, I think all of them kind of have that campy feeling, but like part 2 has.
It has the camp itself.
It has the camp itself for campy, and it was my favorite. Like the story itself, plus the characters, and plus, like I said, the feel of it. Like everything to me just felt complete. The soundtrack, I love it so much. Of the second part, like it's just like beautiful. I'm kind of like stuck between part 1 and part 3 of like which one I would say goes first, but I think maybe part 3 goes for me. So I think it'll be 2, 3, 1.
Yeah.
In my opinion. For it, very cool aspects to it. Each of them are like unique, but at the same time, same type. But what I felt about part 1, which I feel like we could talk more, just because Champion's seen it, is.
But don't spoil anything.
No, for sure. They do have kills. The only thing, I guess, like that we kind of said, it's like they kind of towards the end.
Yeah.
So they play it safe, but also I feel like they play it safe in the sense of like they want to trick you, like, oh look, no one dies,
Yeah.
psych, and but I think part 1 even itself was like good, like it kept me like, okay, I'll watch part 2.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I'll be honest. When I watched part 1, I was kind of iffy on the whole series. Kind of like, I don't know about this because it felt too much like Stranger Things. It felt too safe. I was just kind of like, I don't know. I know it's rated R, but I was like, what? Just because they killed someone in the beginning, I was like kind of like.
But you kind of forget by the end of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. I do like it to open, like not to spoil anything, but yeah, it kind of opens with the classic Scream type of thing where you have a character in the beginning with the phone call, like, oh, what's your favorite scary movie type of thing, whatever. So that was a really cool nod and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's one thing is like they had a cool opening kill, but the rest of the film was very tame with the kills, and I was kind of like, wait, I don't know if this is gonna be that good because it's a slasher thing, but all the kids are doing are running away from the killer in high school, and it's like that's cool and all, but we need to see some bloodshed and like actually care. They do it. They have some fun with that. So definitely keep watching the film. Don't let yourself get down on it. But talking about the second film, yeah, I agree with her, and I'll agree with her even with the rankings in general. I think it goes. Fear Street Part 2, 1978, then the last film, which is 1666, and then the 1994 one, because it's 1994, right? Yeah, it's 1994. So yeah, I think the first one actually goes last in my opinion, just because again I think it's the most tame of them all. It kind of it's more of the story, kind of the introduction of the whole world and everything to understand what's going on. But yeah, the second one for sure, I think. To be honest, it sounds crazy, but it sounds wild. But I would put number 2 like way. It's like a big gap.
That's what I was gonna say.
To me, I think part 2 is way higher than the other 2. Like the other ones are like down here together, and part 2 is like up here.
But to me, it's like part 2 is here, but then like they're each kind of like really close to each other. Part 1 and 3, like to me, they're like very very close. Like.
I think personally, I think to me, I have to pick 3 over 1 for sure.
I feel like I can say that as well, but then I can also talk about why part 1 can be on top of part 3, and then that's when my brain is like, well, that's why I kind of put them kind of closer to each other. Like I would say the gap is like very tiny.
Yeah, for me it's different. I think it's a very clear cut answer that part 3 is better than 1, but.
Jerry says part 2 was my favorite. Change my mind. No, you cannot change my mind. Look, I even have my mug and the table ready.
Wait,
like change my mind.
What did he say?
He's like part 2 was my favorite. Change my mind meme. Like.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying right now. Part 2. I think part 2 is just awesome.
Yes, Arturo. Yes, part 2. Yes, part 2.
Listen,
listen, we're not alone in this.
I'm not gonna say like okay, it's the best thing ever, but from this. Trilogy?
For the trilogy.
I just think again, if you're a fan of slasher films, like that's what you like. I just think it's just the most fun. It's just the one that works the most. It very much is like okay, this is a slasher film. Like this is the part this is a slasher film. The rest of it is kind of the overarching story. But I also do feel at the same time, part 2 just gives you the most of the backstory. Like part 2 I feel is the best. The first one's the intro. The last one's the conclusion. The second one is the movie.
This is everything, climax, everything like
the second one I feel is the movie.
Is part 2.
Yeah, I've seen people on Twitter putting number 1 as number 1, and then part 3 as number 2, and the second one as last.
That's
it's like, I mean, I could see a certain audience that may like it, and might that'd be like their thing, but. To me, I for sure like I'm into this series because of the slasher aspects, and I think that slasher aspects in part 2 is awesome.
Yes, champion. That opening was really what got me. Yes, I thought the opening of part 1 was really cool, which I think is perfect to get you to keep watching the movie. Because I feel like even with Netflix, the problem is it's a streaming service. So if like you give a movie 10 minutes, you don't like it, you just click return. And I feel like that beginning is just like, okay, I'll keep watching you. You're really interesting.
Yeah, that's the typical. You gotta do that. Like, you have to start your horror movie with show the stakes, show what you got. You feel me?
Exactly.
And that all started with Scream. Scream really.
Yeah, Scream
popularized
5. Jerry says he's excited for it.
Oh yeah, Scream 5 is gonna be.
That's
awesome.
another series that I never seen. I know everything happens in Scream 1 just because, you know, it's so big and popular, and I feel like everyone just like has spoiled it to me at this point, and I know who the killers are, but I never seen the movie fully. I've seen the Drew Barrymore part, all that, but I just never seen the movie completely fully. Okay. Scary Movie 1, I feel like ruined that for me as well too.
Interesting.
Yeah, or, I mean, Scary Movie. Is it Scary Movie 1
Scary
or 2?
Movie 1.
Yeah, Scary Movie 1.
I've seen all the Scream movies. I'm just not as familiar. I just recently watched part 4 again, and I like it. I like Scream. I think Scream is great. I think Wes Craven is a mastermind. But I want to touch upon what Mr. Appleby said. He said that in part 2 they cut away from too many of the kills. I will say this. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say in my defense, I really can't go into too much in depth of it, but I feel like I understand.
It's a reason.
There's a reason why they cut away from those kills, and you know why. You know what I mean?
You know exactly what we're talking
and
about.
I do feel like, part 2 has the most, like, I will say this, and I'll say this too, right? Part 1 has, I think, the best kill. The one kill, there's a kill at the end of the film.
Yes, it's very interesting.
That's my favorite kill.
Yes, I think it's the most like that you remember.
Yeah, that's my favorite kill. It is in part 1 for sure. But I still think part 1 as an overall film is the last on my list, and I do put part 2 way higher because part 2 I think has a higher kill count, and also they cut away from the kills, but I think the victim of the kills are the coolest part about it. So, and the most like brave and the most surprising thing about.
And I feel like if I was gonna say a comment, but I feel like it can give stuff away. So I'm like,
yeah,
just think Friday the 13th, sir.
Yeah, I think specifically Friday the 13th, part 6.
Exactly, part 6 specifically.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, champion? Can't wait to scare the hell out of my wife. Are you gonna show her Fear Street?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not even like I feel like she'll be more in awe than scared.
Yeah, no, I think
I would love for her to do.
I think at the end of the day, I think a lot of these movies, like so with the new subgenre of movies we're talking about, like how we talking about like the Stranger Things and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. These movies, I don't even know what to call them. I don't know what to call them. Like nostalgia films, I don't really know if that's the word. I think the main thing that happens with these films is that you're not there for the fear of horror. It's like meant for people who just want to enjoy a story, because these movies are a lot more story based, and like they're more about like watch the movie and just have fun and like follow the story. Because again, part 2, I just don't think it's scary because we know everything that's going on, because it's about a story. Like you understand.
Jerry just said something really interesting. The woman who directed Fear Street, director Lee Janiak, sorry if I misspell her last name, directed some episodes for all 3 seasons of the Scream TV series.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I do know that it was directed by a woman. I didn't know that. So that's really, really cool. I'm really happy about that.
Without changing the subject before we go, I do want to say that Waxworld Records.
The vinyls.
They have all 3 part 1, 2, 3 vinyls, and they're out for pre-order. And honestly, just talking about Fear Street right now, it's making me want to go pre-order them right now because they look really, really cool. And I would suggest for you guys to see it, because even the art style is for like the art style of the books, and they all have different colors, which are neon colors. They have like pink, green, I think blue, and each one has like one of like the characters, and it's in the style of like his books, like the artwork, which is very, very interesting. And it's $50. So at this point, I think I'm gonna get it. Okay. 3 vinyls for $50.
Yeah, no, I definitely get it if I had the display for it, because right now.
And then when I get it, I'll show it to you guys.
Oh yeah. If we ever get it, we'll definitely go live and show it to you guys and all that stuff, which will be
Listen,
really fun.
champion, no.
But yeah, I just want to touch upon the Scream. I never seen the Scream TV series. Just want to mention that real quick. I never seen that. I seen it, like I know what it is, but I never watched any of it. But they're actually talking about series they've announced the Child's Play series, so.
Oh yes,
that's gonna be
I
pretty
honestly
interesting.
did not know until recent.
It's a
about it.
sci-fi, I think. Sci-fi is doing it.
Sci-fi, yes, which is like okay, sci-fi. Look at you.
Yeah, and it's a Don Mancini thing, so it's like a legit Child's Play thing.
Looks
so it's gonna
interesting.
be fun. But what do we have? Hereditary. Yes, I actually have Hereditary on Blu-ray. I've been doing YouTube for like probably on and off for like 2 years now. I have other channels where I've unboxed and
little
talked about Hereditary, but yeah, I love Hereditary. Well, I'll definitely be talking about the movie more and more as time goes on, and I probably will buy the 4K Blu-ray of it. So that's where we'll be able to unbox and stuff. But yeah, she's a huge fan of Hereditary. Tell your opinion on Hereditary. Go ahead.
It's a movie I can never watch again. That movie is truly one of my top 5 terrifying movies in the world. Could not sleep the first 2 nights, definitely, because when I look up, there's a little corner on my room, and I was like, no ma'am. I could not. And that was like, it's truly a terrifying film. I don't think you could pay me to watch it again. And if you do, I already know which parts I'm gonna be covering my eyes for.
Yeah, no, I think Hereditary is great.
I will say Toni Collette deserved an Oscar nomination, and that's all I'm gonna say. She was robbed.
I see what you guys are saying in the comments here about the movie's ending being a little bit strange, but I think
it's an experience.
It's a weird movie.
It's an experience I don't want to have again.
Again, mentioning Midsommar, I think it's a great movie. Also, love Midsommar, and also Ari Aster. I think he's working on another horror film, I believe. From what I understand, I think he is.
If it's more like Midsommar, you'll see me there. If it's like Hereditary, give me a few to prep for it. But yes, the artwork is sick for it. So if you want it, get it. In my opinion, because once they're sold out, they rarely bring them back for the vinyls.
That's true, yeah, but definitely, yeah. If you want to get the vinyls for Fear Street, go pre-order that. And also, if you haven't seen Fear Street, make sure you guys watch the whole thing.
Yes,
watch all 3 parts.
Watch it.
Oh my gosh, there's like a dog barking outside. So
no, he's not barking. He's yelping.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. Sorry.
That was the horror moment for me. I was like, my heart stopped. I was like.
The mother was so intense, I felt her pain. Yeah, it's a really good movie. They're talking about Hereditary. Hereditary is a great movie, and yes, the acting was really, really good. But Fear Street, again, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys pre-order that, or pre-order the vinyl if you haven't, and if you're interested. But also, if you haven't watched it, make sure you guys watch it. I think it's really, really good. I don't think they were ever going to release a physical version of this, but
so
if they do,
another
cool.
thing, since we're talking about Fear Street, is that there was a tweet, don't know how real this is, but they were talking about how the person who made these films, they are wanting to do a MCU universe type for the horror films to continue them, but in a a MCU type of style, so more sequels that are connected but not really connected. And I think it's interesting that Netflix is even also considering that.
From what I understand, it's just some of the I don't know if Netflix is considering it. I just think that the people who produced it were like, oh, that's what we would like to do. But
I mean, where else would you go?
Yeah, I don't know. I think yeah. I mean, if you're gonna make more Fear Street movies, it makes sense.
I'll be down to keep watching.
It makes sense because again, it's like Goosebumps or whatever. It's like you just use the name of the big franchise and then you just do something with it. And again, I think they're in a great start with Fear Street, and I think they can go in amazing places. So I'm
funny because you said Goosebumps, and it just reminds me of the Jack Black Goosebumps movies.
Yeah, I can't believe that exists.
To me, is it has kind of a feeling to this, but it's not at all.
No, those movies are not anything.
But they're bad. But it's just the feel of it's.
Yeah, those are very unfortunate that those movies are just not. In my opinion,
to me, they were made specifically for kids.
Those are for babiys though, because the original show
toddlers.
I think the original.
My niece has watched these.
I think the original show of Goosebumps is way more valid as an actual horror thing to watch.
Oh, I agree. I used to be scared of it.
This movie with Jack Black, and Jack Black is R.L. Stein, and we're just gonna go catch the monsters. I know there's 2 of them, man. I don't think they're bad or anything. I just know that they just I don't care about it. I'm just yeah.
Oh, hey, look, Jarvis says he liked them.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're okay. Like I said, I think they're they're good for kids and they're good for anyone. Like again, I like all the cameos. I like all the cameos. But
cameos are cool.
it's a big CGI fest of just like, oh, I know that character, I know that character. It's very that's where most of the excitement, in my opinion, comes from. But when it comes to like, again, the horror of watching the Slappy episodes or like the picture camera episode
The
or
Mask.
the Mask episode, it's like. Those are top tier
Honestly,
moments,
the
or even
Mask
the
one-
Fever Swamp, the werewolf.
The
of
mask
Fever
one used to
Swamp.
scare me because like it was like Halloween stores. You have the mask to try on. I'll be like, no, thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I think Goosebumps is great, and I'm just happy that. Listen, I never really read any of these first three books, but I hope if they are gonna make more of these movies, I hope they start adapting some of these books, and maybe because I do think from what I know of Goosebumps, which is more of the series I read a lot as a kid. I also read I'm not even sure I remember what this other one was called. There's another R.L. Stein one with the time something. I don't remember what it's called. Scream something. I forget what it's called. But I read one of those books. But the only this actual series I was really reading, I was really interested in, it was Goosebumps. So all I'm saying is I know he can write some very interesting, wacky, like weird horror tropes and weird horror settings. So I would love to see if they are going to go the route of making more movies within the Fear Street franchise, that
That'd
they
be
actually
cool.
used
More stuff.
more books or something, more specific R.L. Stein inspired stuff. So that'd be interesting. But what do we have here?
Cav says, I used to love Are You Afraid of the Dark back in the day.
Yeah, on Nickelodeon, the Nickelodeon show. Yeah,
I used to be scared too. I used
Yeah,
to be
it's funny because I like the Are You Afraid of the Dark thing. Someone mentioned that for the fighting game. They're like, "Oh, this character from that." I was like, "Interesting." I was like, "That's what you want?" I was like, "Okay, interesting."
I would
But-
be terrified.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up what we want to talk about here in our little set here. Actually, next, don't go anywhere. This is funny because this feels like we're running a show, like just it's like commercial break or whatever. But it is gonna be a little commercial break because we're actually gonna move the set back to the computer because we're gonna be watching some horrifying videos, some spooky videos on the internet. The main one I really want to watch is this movie, or about this, not a movie. I'm gonna watch it live with you guys for the first time. I've never seen it, but there's this video about this like crew that went to the original Conjuring house and went ghost hunting basically. And I wanted to see like how it turned out. I actually seen people writing articles about this thing. So
Is it recent? Or
yeah,
is
it was recent. It was very recent. It was like literally like 2 weeks ago or something like that. So I was like, yo, I want to watch this thing. So we're definitely be like hopping onto that. So hang on to your hats, and
Listen, when you guys talk about You Afraid of the Dark, my answer was yes. And I would run away from the show. Like, literally, they had me that tight. Like, I would be like, peace.
So yeah, as we start moving the whole sets around and everything, we're gonna change the view, and we'll still be talking to you guys. So keep talking to us in the chat, and we'll still talk to you guys. But we're probably gonna disappear for a second visually, and we'll be back on the computer with you guys, and we'll be watching some spooky videos, some scary videos, and we'll be right back, guys. Just keep chatting.
To say hello.
You're on the mic. Just stay right there.
Okay. I'll stay here. I'll do my tap dancing for you guys really quick. But yeah, no, I used to be terrified of, like, especially as a child, I'm still terrified of, like, stuff, but as a child, like, you do not understand how terrified I was. Like, anything scary, like, I don't even know how I tolerated Courage, the Cowardly Dog, because I even felt like that show was very scary to me, and I was able to still watch it. It's very interesting. I feel like it even fueled a nightmare of mine that I had. Courage. Like, I'm not even joking. Wait, it's on iTunes? Interesting. Oh, you're moving the setup. I'm like halfway there. I'm gone now. Adios. I'm back. Courage was my jam. That was the only like scary thing and Scooby-Doo. Well, obviously I feel like Scooby-Doo didn't really scare me. But Courage for sure did scare me. There were some episodes that I was like, listen, this is too much. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, Courage, like, fueled a reoccurring nightmare I always had. that I feel like at this point I could sell it and make it into a movie, maybe for kids or maybe for adults. But it was like a reoccurring nightmare that I still remember perfectly in my head. And like I have Googled this, I have talked to people about this just to make sure it wasn't an episode, and it's not. I'm telling you, courage got me thinking and stuff. But okay, we're looking at the setup. It's changing. We're gonna get closer to the computer because I'm really blind. I can't see it. Yes, I did see that Scooby-Doo and Courage are having a crossover movie, and I'm so mad that they're doing it so late in the game because I feel like this is something that I would have loved to seen like early on in my life. Like, you know how like Disney would always have like crossovers, and I feel like even Nickelodeon has some crossovers. But like, why are you guys doing this now? Like, I wanted it sooner, but I will definitely be watching it. I do not care. Little old me is happy. I have not, Kev. I have not seen Lock and Key on Netflix. Is it a show or is it a movie? That's the question. I mean, it sounds scary.
Keep talking.
Better late than never. I do agree. Like I said, I will still myself. Oh no, I'm gone. I will still myself do it. We're moving the camera right now, guys, so you guys can't see me. Thriller series is only 1 season so far. Is it new? Because I haven't heard of it. Honestly, though, I will say I haven't been on Netflix in like a while, and Fear Street is what brought me back to see something. Because I have not seen anything like Netflix related until now. Thriller series. Okay, I like thrillers. Honestly, I like thrillers a lot. Came out last year. Stephen King's son. Oh, I thought he directed it himself. I was like, what? Stephen King's son directed it. That's interesting. That's really cool. Something new we learned every day. So, did they announce they're going to do a season 2? Ooh, it's based on a graphic novel. Interesting. I don't know, man. I feel like Netflix has been like putting out a lot of shows, and then they just say, "Okay, bye" after season 1. And that's why I feel like I don't want to be interested in shows anymore until like seasons end. Excuse me. Oopsies. Moving the mic. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Removing it. Oh, there's a twist. But the question is, will there be a series 2? Because that's my thing. I hate getting invested in shows and then like nothing happens because they cancel them. We're almost there, guys. Semi there. I would say yes by the way it ended. I don't know, I feel like Netflix has been like canceling all our shows. They don't bring them back. I would hope they do though. Oh, he didn't direct it, he just wrote the graphic novel? Well, that's cool. Is it based on it, or like it actually goes with the graphic novel, like what's on it?
Okay, we are back. How's everyone doing? Let's get some headphones in.
No thanks. Where's the camera?
One's right wrong.
Oh, okay.
I think we should be back. Camera is back in 3 seconds here. All right. Here we are. How do we look?
I don't know.
Am I focused? Hold up.
I don't know. We're trying this out.
Okay. Well, hello guys. We're back.
We did it.
Wow, let me try to get this getting focused. Is it getting focused? Can you watch? Can you see it?
No.
No?
Put your hand, like, if you're doing, like, the makeup. There we go, I think. Yeah, you're good now.
Good now?
Yeah. I believe so.
Awesome. Okay. Is this not
Let's
live?
play. That's why.
Oh, why is this like that?
I don't know.
All right, what's up, guys?
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at something. I was like, why is this not showing up? All right. We'll make a new window here. Get you guys going on some spooky stuff.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bright.
What's up? So what is this video called?
What are you gonna make me want?
Let's go. Let's find. Right now we're gonna find the movie or not movie, video we're gonna try and watch here. So what is it called? Staying in the night.
Something's on.
Yeah, this is on.
Okay. Why would you stay at the real Conjuring house? That's right there. First link. And I love how after the Conjuring house is like Mickey House. Like, I love the complete difference of it. Which one is it?
This one.
Because, no, there's two.
There is.
There's multiple. Never mind.
Well, this was the one that I heard of, so.
That's okay. 3 months ago.
Yeah, 3 months ago. I saw one was brand new. I just didn't watch it. So
What do you mean?
here we go. Chucky's gonna be awesome. Absolutely is gonna be awesome. But yeah, so you guys can see everything here. So
I'm scared. I'm not even joking.
all right.
Should we
Let's
take
do
off
this
the
thing.
music, maybe?
Yeah, I'll take off the music. All right.
We've all seen the movies. We've all heard the chilling.
Make sure I put this full screen for you guys. And
Yes.
if you want to pause it, you can just pause it. Just let me know.
Stories.
Okay, not to alarm you.
That's the audio.
For a split second, I had a body
Oh, what?
on this camera.
Something happened here that cannot be explained.
I honestly don't remember the first
Jennings
one.
Brower, Lonnie Marks, Kyle, and myself will be staying the night at the house that started a horror franchise.
The Conjuring. Jake the
Here we are, the real life Conjuring house. Jennings, Lonnie,
guys?
Kyle. How y'all feeling? This is y'all's first, well, technically second ghost hunt because we did the one out in Washington, almost at Wisconsin. I don't know where that's.
I don't-
Wisconsin, yeah.
With the squad. I don't play with ghosts. Ghosts are not my
I've
thing.
never seen the
Haunted
Conjuring
spaces
theory.
and all that stuff. I don't
Me
do it.
neither.
Only seen
Typically
one
in
and
films,
two, and then
I don't do so
Annabelle
well in
comes
horror
on.
films, so this is.
I have
it's
not
not
seen
making
any
me feel
of
super
Annabelle.
brave.
So you're
Something
here.
about dolls. I don't mess around
I'm the
with.
same as Lonnie. I don't watch the movies. I don't like scary stories.
You've never seen the movie The Conjuring.
No.
Have you ever seen the movie The Conjuring? Okay, so y'all. Okay, this
Really?
is probably a good thing.
I did my very
Oh,
best.
absolutely.
to not
This is
watch
probably
any
I wouldn't be
content
here if I had seen
about
Your
this
mind
place
plays more
seen the
games.
movie.
before coming here. The only content I was shown was
Maybe.
the past 2 days.
Listen.
before coming here.
If I had
I
seen
didn't
the
like
movie,
was
I
the
would not
first
be
That's,
here.
that's a fact.
Okay.
So
Well, you're here.
I agree. I heard
so,
that's
and
a
I
bad
brought
one.
this up in the car. This is older than the United
I
States
didn't see
as
The
a
Nun.
country, which
Heard
is
that
kind
one
of
was,
crazy
like,
to think
Bad
about.
too.
Yeah.
Um,
After dead people buried in the backyard.
yep, and they found
That's
5
me,
bodies
bro,
in
right
the
now.
backyard.
Like, not
Where you going?
depressed.
I'm just gonna start jogging. Gonna head back
All
out
right.
here.
Anyway, but we're staying the night here. It is currently what time? What
I
time
wonder
is
how
it?
much you pay.
8:56.
8:56, so 9 o'clock.
To stay the night.
It's getting dark outside. We're gonna be here.
I
Hopefully,
wouldn't.
all of us will be here until sunrise. I'm excited. Content. We got some really cool
That's
stuff.
me
We have
right there. Legit.
night vision camera. We've got new EVP recorders. Corey has been so kind to
Yo,
lend
what's
us
up?
one
What's
of his
up,
like
Red
higher-end
Hood? Thank you
EVP
for
recorders.
joining
We
in.
also have
We're
Spirit
just
Box.
watching some
And we've also got that
spooky
fancy
videos.
camera, like the whole
It's a
spectrum.
thermo.
It's a thermal, but it's
Yep.
also got the
3D.
the 3D, but also like the stick figure body. So we're gonna be trying to do a lot of stuff. We'll see
Would
if
you
we
ever
can
do
catch
this?
something really cool here.
Someone
Maybe-
told me
Who are you
once,
talking
if you're
to?
nervous, just
You?
pretend that you're excited. I'm pretending really hard right now.
Maybe like a
So
million
in this
bucks.
room, I've seen
And I'll still like be
Corey has showed us
peeing my
videos
pants.
where books fly off the shelves.
Oh, no.
And this was the original Parent Family. Get off your phone.
Not on my phone.
I'm probably like putting off his will, bro.
That's my emergency.
Uber, please. It's not moving. Cool. Let's hang out. You want to hang out? In the parents.
You like
What
the
do we
nun?
test stuff?
I got the night vision.
Okay.
We can hang out. See if
We have to close this door.
Says, he says, I like the Nun. It felt goofy to me, like it was over the top. They stopped taking themselves seriously after Conjuring 2. Yeah, that's my problem. My problem, listen, with The Conjuring is this, right? The Conjuring 1 and The Conjuring 2, I think, are very, very good films. The coolest thing I thought about the Conjuring franchise is that at the time, Insidious was also a big thing going on, and the Insidious franchise was a thing going on, right? So my thing was, I thought Insidious was like the franchise that was going to be a lot more goofy and silly, and then The Conjuring was the franchise they were going to let be a lot more serious. So it was just unfortunate to find out that, you know,
That was not the case.
yeah, that just genuinely was just not the case, and you know, The Conjuring was just became goofy, you know. But hey, it
Why
is
are we
what it
checking
is.
out, champion? So some people are staying the night at the real Conjuring house, and we're gonna watch them.
Yeah, let's actually try to sit like this way, like we're looking at this.
Yeah. I don't want to. I want to look at this screen forever and ever. I'm scared. If I see some books flying, I'm walking myself out of here.
So I just want to make sure that we're seen okay. Yeah, you're just super out of focus.
Yay! I'm not the focus here, okay? This is your channel.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't want
He's
you
like,
to.
I guess, and covers me completely.
No, I'm not trying to. I just wish this was like sideways or something. Like we're like this way.
I can try my hardest to.
Yeah, I mean, even me, like I feel like I'm just like, yeah. If I go
Then
too
you're kind of out of the
sideways.
way.
I have to be like over here.
Like, squished. Alright, let's do this. Let's get it over with. If I see some flying stuff, I'm out. Okay. Oh, you don't want me cut off? Thanks.
I just want to be able to move more. Alright. And you
Alright,
know,
let's do it. Get your popcorn, guys. Get your snacks. I can't eat.
Alright,
Insidious
let's
is
see.
getting a new movie. Ooh.
yeah, there's 4 movies, which is
You guys are saying
weird.
that they're goofy, but I was here and could not watch 4 minutes of Insidious because I had to turn it off.
You know, Insidious is great. I think I saw 1, 2, and 3. I never seen 4, so one day I'll watch it.
I did not even know that there
And
was
I
a
don't,
fourth
honestly,
one.
I don't think did they. I felt like they made spin-off movies to Insidious, but honestly, I guess they didn't. And they only did a Conjuring spin-off, so it is what it is.
DK.
But yeah, let's get back to this video. I want to see what happens. You making a beef patty right now? All right. Okay, grab some snacks. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
He
continue.
getting himself a meal.
Hell yeah.
You want to close this door too?
We have to.
All right, let's close
There's
it.
a
Or
rock in
is
the bottom of
okay.
the street.
I honestly
So we're
don't know
going
if
night
it's the fourth
vision?
one.
Nope. I think
Going
the door
night
moved.
vision.
Oh, yep.
Night vision.
Fuck you.
Already?
What?
No. I can't. How to ran. Uber. No!
It stayed shut for a while.
If it's up, then it's stuck.
Let's reset. It might have been because the door was shutting.
Yeah.
Biggest thing we're gonna do, because we don't like to fake anything. If anything does happen, we will try to debunk it instantly, because that's how you do things. This door might have opened because we closed that one, creating a draft, which highly logical. So let's put this back how it
I'm
was.
so happy that we have some logical people here, because I like to say that as a creative.
There's a rock there.
My imagination.
Yeah, I
can be
kicked
both, my greatest weapon and my greatest enemy.
All right, the door's shut. I'm gonna take a seat here. You want me to hand you the night vision, good sir?
Sure.
We got our first ad. Okay.
Yay, ads!
All right.
Is everybody ready?
How they do it so quick?
I don't know how much more ready I can be.
All right, okay, here we go. Ready?
Oh,
this is us
Fisher?
in the
Scary.
current library.
To me,
Used
scary
to
film.
be
Yeah,
Very
Sarah
Karen
was great.
family's
Scary.
master bedroom.
My
This is
top
where
five.
their mom and dad slept.
You don't believe in ghosts?
Yeah,
Is there
me either.
anyone here with us
I don't
that
know,
would like
man.
to make
I'm
their
on the
presence
fence.
known?
I'm like 50-50 on it. Maybe this video will change your mind.
We heard you. We heard there's a particular book you like to knock off the shelf. Maybe
Knock a
even
book.
open the doors.
I don't know why this reminds me of Phasmophobia.
What y'all doing?
Just sitting patiently.
Are you scared?
I'm staring at the floor.
Why are you staring at the floor?
You are great. You are a great
Yo, what?
voice actor.
I'm just happy to be here.
So this is the Conjuring house.
Shut up. You scare me yourself. I'm trying to hear them.
To not interfere with the vibes.
Is that camera
If there's anyone
recording on the
here,
floor?
could you make your presence known for us?
Because it's ghost hunting. Can they stop breathing?
They need to know the
Oh.
ghost's name.
Yeah, that's 101.
I just heard 3 knocks, like a door opening to my right. Like, you know when you open a door and it's like catching the ground, it's a little doo-doo-doo. Heard that to my right.
I would have not ate the
That's
whole
me.
day, bro. I would have puked. Oh my, is that door open?
That's also me. Sorry.
Are you good?
Yeah, I thought my foot was settled and it wasn't.
This is insane, though.
It's dark in there.
I know y'all haven't seen the movie, but we're literally sitting.
I'll be like, shut up, please.
You know what I mean?
You know, details can be kept.
It's kind
You know,
of
I'll be so excited to watch the footage back.
The ghost name is Jay.
Part.
You know what'd be really funny?
Mm.
After we get back, is for y'all to watch The Conjuring.
Oh yeah, this is the first and last time I'll be here.
You've already been here. You've already.
Would
like,
you
the
go there
house that
head
started it.
champion?
I would.
No, you have to pay
It's
me.
wild.
And you
Like,
could
a
you could go
lot.
back and like
100%
watch
go.
and be like, oh my gosh, why was I
I don't
there?
know. I think my mind would scare me even more.
I honestly
now
just don't know
it's
enough
just-
about the story of this house, so.
See what the energy feels like.
I'm surprised he's
now,
not talking
you
about
know?
it, 'cause I would've been
It is
freaking out,
very-
like-
It's got a pretty warm, stale feel, which
You would, Arturo,
I
for
also,
free?
I also don't like that you can see straight to the basement.
It's the old house. That's how my
I feel like I
grandma's
have to go
house
like
is.
20
You can see
minutes.
straight through.
I understand what it is.
Just so I can make it
I
alive.
don't like how it
Good.
is,
Yeah.
Oh, I got scared.
because I feel like there's no separation
The
between
little
the spaces you
flare.
can't see.
That's why I can't be
And
here,
like the
bro.
little slats is just perfect for like
PT reference
to
or
run
an
by.
abandoned reference.
Well,
run by, look up at you. How's the door looking over there?
Like a door.
Still shut.
Just turn the lights on.
Like.
are there any
What the
other
fuck was
places?
that?
What?
Did you hear that?
What was that?
Did you hear that? Whoa.
Yeah.
That came from over here. You
is,
heard
is
it?
Jennifer out there? His wife?
Oh, I was like, who the heck is
What did it
Janet?
sound like to you? Because you have the microphone. You
It
have
sounded like a lady talking.
It's awesome.
That's
You
what it
telling me
sounded
you guys
like.
would do this for free?
Which is why I was like, is she out there?
Open the door.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
That's me, bro.
It sounded friendly.
And the beanie is me.
Our question is, hold up.
Me?
Who are these people?
Yeah.
Like,
Um,
only like
Because
one
he's
person's
closest to the
interested,
door.
the other people are just so scared.
Do you want me to get
You're the star of the
You know what,
show.
dude?
You're at the start of the show.
Yeah,
You're
for
really
free or
supposed to
paid,
do
don't
this.
matter for me. You wouldn't be scared?
I just knocked my pack off.
How do you open this?
It's a
How do you
lock.
open this? It's open, bro.
Open that damn thing.
Damn, you're lame.
Was that you that just talked?
God damn it.
I'm actually surprised, like, there's no, like, covers
Coast is
for the
clear.
like couch
Okay.
or free stuff.
Ghost is clear or ghost?
Nah.
I heard
The
ghost
ghost is clear, transparent. I can see.
I don't know,
Right
guys. I'm
through
on the
it.
fence
No,
with
was that you
the
sitting,
whole
Jake?
ghost being real or not.
That was
so
probably my
I'll
foot.
believe it, honestly.
Came from Jake's side.
That.
Yeah, shoot.
That's me swinging.
Yeah, I'll go
The heat
just for the
thing?
fun of it. I think it's just fun.
Is that you
My
still?
my
Okay.
only
Yeah,
thing is this
shut the
house
door.
looks
Oh,
like
the
a-
door's opening.
Bro, oh, I just shut this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe it's like
Yo.
a thing.
That thing is moving.
but I did like the same thing happened.
Get the fuck out of there, sir.
Shut it again.
That's terrifying.
Okay, that's still terrifying.
Pressure.
I'll be in a corner, bro.
Could you kindly open the door to my right that I'm pointing at? Please.
You do it for a price.
If you can
Waste
give it a
time.
little push, it'll
I want
open
my
on
money
its
again.
own.
I don't believe. Everybody's just there for the money. I'll be in there for the money, and I still believe it. You know, like right there, I would have fainted.
You would have been scared?
What do you guys want to go next?
Terrified,
move
bro.
out here.
I'll be like, I want to go home right
Because this is
now.
where we heard that
You trying to-
female voice.
Y'all trying to chill on the couch?
Smells like Taco Bell.
I didn't fart.
Okay, well,
I did.
What?
I left the camera in there. Didn't you hand me the camera?
Yes. If anything happens, I'll hear it.
Okay.
I
Door's
was
open.
playing with him. They said deuces.
I like to happily assume air pressure.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, the door didn't open when we opened the door. The door opened when we closed the door. The door is open. How you doing?
See, I wore a hat to cut off half my vision.
Oh my God! Do you hear
So-
this?
Smart.
Much
like
rather be
you.
here with you
That's
guys and
that's
experience by watching
my
Back
man
to
is
the
giving
casket.
me a live.
You're watching it
Come
there.
on, it's like you're in a
Found a
spooky
couple
place.
of-
You have to.
I mean, you
know
have to be
your
aware
surroundings.
though. Yeah, no, I will say. But for movies,
Step ghost was like,
you gave me a great idea, bro.
Jake, how do you feel? This is an honest question.
How-
When you ask the questions, what goes through your central nervous system?
It's like a mixture, because it's like, it's weird openly like asking a question to nothing,
Or what you
and
feel?
you're in front of people like just randomly like, if someone's here, can you make a noise? And it's one of those like double. It's like a double-edged sword, because part of you wants something to happen, but the other half of you is like, please don't happen.
Yeah, no, I feel that, dude.
Because like as soon as you start getting stuff, because I've had it where like you ask something and something happens, it's kind of like, okay.
that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of the, like I feel weird doing it. You know, like like you do it. Let's wait a second. You do it.
I thought I heard like some chimes or something.
Listen, bro, I'm
do it.
looking at the
Ask-
mugs.
ask-
I'm looking at the
ask
china right
some,
now
like,
to see if anything
so they can
moves.
knock on the wall or something.
I'm glad I had
Chances are
this.
my eyes would just be like this in that mug.
Go ahead.
If someone is in here with us,
Bro, stop please.
would you politely knock on the wall or close the door?
He asking for too much, bro.
He's terrified.
That's me.
We have some of us keeping an eye on the door to see if it moves.
His eyes are closed.
Yeah.
A light tap on the wall.
He's super scared.
I'm like, please just don't talk to me, sir. Oh, ma'am. Jarvie, I was about to like read it, and then I was like, I understand the reference.
I'm glad you usually ask the questions.
It's weird, right?
It is.
It's a weird. It's a
It's-
weird
It's
feeling.
almost unsettling a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like but it's micro unsettling. It almost makes you, I don't know.
Lana, you ask next.
if someone is here, listening, watching, make some kind of noise we haven't heard yet.
This man's terrified too, bro.
No, this man wants to go
Sorry.
home.
This man has Uber.
Why is
ready.
he there? My thing is, if you guys are scared, why would you be there?
For the content. Why do you want people who are not scared?
I guess.
Why do you have me here sometimes? Because you know I'm terrified of these things.
This is
true.
terrible. It's
Oh, I'm
stressful.
terrified for them. I'm
So
terrified for
bad.
myself just
Wait,
watching the
worst
video,
part.
bro.
The waiting is pretty intense.
Waiting's
Like
really
the
nice.
waiting.
What the hell are y'all looking at?
You ask the question and you're kind of like, you're sitting.
You
there
don't
waiting.
want to hear. You don't want to hear.
You
it.
want to, but
Oh, I
you
got your
don't.
reference.
See, and that's where I was like,
I
hey,
almost sang
I'm
it out
excited to
too
be here,
after
to
I
the
read the
boys.
first
I'm excited.
three
It's
letters,
kind of hanging
three
out,
words.
it's
I was
like
about to
doing this
sing
together.
it.
It's like
Yeah.
Corey saying that they wouldn't spend time, you know, spend the night out to like build character and build.
That was a good one
the
though.
chemistry, you know.
And it's like, and you also like, I know this works. I mean, I don't know if it works, but like I've seen people do it. It's like, to let anyone who may be here with us, we are nice people. We mean no harm. We just
I
want
don't
to
think they
simply
care.
document the existence of you being here after life.
She's been
I
there.
guess is the best way to put it.
It's Annabelle. She's here.
Mm-hmm.
So all we ask for
That's not really
was
her.
a slight knock, tap, footsteps. I mean, if you can speak to us, that would be awesome.
Bro, just Throw a
Maybe
cup from
tap
the.
Jennings on the shoulder.
Oh. He said, "Please do not do that, my friend."
All we ask for is a simple sign
I keep looking at the cups. Do you not do that?
you are here.
Jordan, come over here. Come over here. This is freaking.
Yeah. Well, we're going through this.
Do you want to use one of the things?
I want to play with the spirit
Scratch my
box,
ear
and I
a
want to
little
go
bit.
upstairs with it.
Scratch my
I
ear.
feel like I'm so used to it now. because
Spirit
of the
box
little
time.
earbud
I think that'd be
like
fun.
The feel of the jellies.
Do you really have an Uber on the way?
Yeah, I've got 5 minutes.
Oh, no.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're already
I
tapping out?
agree
I
with you,
said 15
champion.
minutes. I thought this
That's
was
It's
true.
generous.
not even 9:30.
And I think there is one in the
on,
house.
I thought I was
Like
being
right behind
Make
them.
it to midnight.
Oh, absolutely not. What time is it?
What's
Midnight.
Annabelle?
Wow.
Or maybe it's a
Listen,
Come
it's like
on.
midnight.
thing.
I'll dip with you at midnight.
I
Which
don't
these
wanna
guys
pull
like?
you
No,
away.
Jennings, come on.
I don't wanna
They need to
pull
play
you away.
Phasmophobia.
What
and
would
then,
it? What would it? Okay, real talk. Lonnie, hear me out. What would it take? This is content. What would it take to get you to stay here till 11 o'clock? I'll give you 11.
11
It's
o'clock, so it's
9:30.
not
It's
even
an hour and a
late.
half.
It's 9:30
We will
p.m.
make all the content with them right now.
Probably just a couple
Yeah, I was like,
hours.
smash
We're
early.
leaving. Bro, I'm not doing it smart. I would leave at that time
Nah,
too.
bro,
11
I thought it was
I've
way
given my
later.
energy. I can't cancel this
I
one
will say
already.
me
She's
too.
almost
I thought
here.
it was
She's
like
been around for like the
12,
past 30 minutes. So let's do one last thing here before I have to disappear.
I'm not expecting this quick.
I don't know. I don't understand. The expectation was set. I don't do ghosts and creepy
I
stuff.
knew you were
This
gonna
is
leave. I
terrible.
didn't know it was
right
gonna
there.
be in the first like 10 minutes.
Okay, we've been here for like an hour, so that's a big accomplishment.
There is a
We
show
just
where
got
I'm
started.
gonna use
Let's just
that.
quiet. Let's just listen around. To
Listen,
the
I
ghost
am
thing.
this guy.
Okay.
How many people have died here?
A couple.
A couple.
Okay, yeah.
14.
I don't know.
Has anyone died here?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a baby.
Like in the house?
From the very few things that Jake showed me, yes, a number.
This man's
There
like,
was
what?
a baby. Who's killed here?
You were not a baby.
There were good
I would just like to point that
There were
out.
also good number of suicides.
Good number of suicides. All right. These dolls still here, absorbing, watching. That one is trapped in a clock.
Lonnie, if you stay to 11, I will gladly at that time also go with you.
You can't leave at 11.
I don't want to pull you
This
away.
man's trying to.
That's 8
Everyone's
more
trying
hours.
to
It would just be
leave.
me and Kyle. We'll let you take a nap. We'll let you take a nap.
I know.
They're wigging
I couldn't
doors all
nap.
over. My favorite part about this place is actually that painting with the faceless people.
You're gonna dip at 9:30.
I told you, if you guys need snacks or something, let me know. You should let me take your car, really.
You already got the Uber.
What if this was
You know
a
what'd be great? You know what'd
Phasmophobia
maybe make me
skit?
stay?
Imagine.
What would really make you stay? What would make you
Try
stay?
needs to stay because if I need it.
When he's midnight, he's
I will-
hoping
So
out
wait,
the
what are they trying?
window.
They're trying to stay over the night?
Yes, they're
Stay
trying
for like
to
another
like
hour
stay.
if I could use the truck. To
They're
go.
not.
That way I could come back.
Only
and get
two
you
of them
guys
are
one.
trying to.
I'll
at this
be there,
point.
bro.
I would not.
I
Makes it
will
11.
be there.
Makes it 11.
That's
I'd be
amazing.
the
You're
9:15
You
p.m.
literally just said
person.
an hour.
1 hour is
That's not
enough.
how haggling works.
Yes, it is. He said more. I said less. That's exactly how haggling works. We
You can
got.
cancel. She's not here yet.
She's 4 minutes away, guys. We have
She's like
time
4
left.
minutes
We have
away.
4 minutes
That
left.
We have 4 minutes.
Yeah. We've wasted about 3 of them.
Listen,
almost.
if someone told me, hey, can you pick me up at this house? I
goodness.
would like, I would
You guys-
not
listen,
even pick you
you
up.
usually do
You
these
know?
with 2 people. You have 3.
Damn,
No,
we should explain the
no,
story.
no, it's usually
We
when
only
we
have
have
a group. Wow, so you don't watch my content.
I don't know. I would feel like
Yeah, I
they
see
would
the Ouija
explain
boards.
it. I
Ouija
would.
boards.
I
You wanna
felt
play?
like.
You know where you
There's
can
2
get
of
those?
them?
Walmart.
Toys R Us.
Parker Brothers.
Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore. Sorry.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What is
Technically
that?
they
That's a
do,
light.
if
That's
you go
creepy. She's
online.
got a face in it. Do you
Okay.
want him to
Listen,
leave
Do you
too?
see the look at the?
No,
You want him to leave
Here's,
too?
here's,
That's what
here's
you
the thing. Here's the thing. I will be sitting and or standing near the skeptic.
That's a good point.
The Uber's gonna be here in 2 minutes. So what we should do is
That's
maybe
what
hold
it is.
And
hands.
that he's jumping up the
That's
window
a
and
deal,
calling it
though.
out.
Check out that heat.
Which one? The red hoodie? I
We go
feel
down
like.
in the basement.
No,
Lights
when you
off.
stay up here, you go down.
I go. There's no
Basement.
point.
Why not? That's
Listen,
crazy.
listen, no. Here's the
I'm not
thing.
going to the
If
basement.
I didn't want to stay in the room, I wouldn't even send the man who enjoys doing these things.
He might
down
see
by
something
himself.
before I have to leave. This might be the kind of prompting you need to like draw something out. You should grab the heat-seeking thing
Toys
and
R
just
Us
go
is
down
still
there
running
by
the
yourself.
I'll bring the
UK.
heat-seeking thing in
Yay.
here.
Go down there. Go downstairs.
I'm gonna bring it
I'm
in
glad
here.
they're
You should go to the bait. Why not? Why would you go to the
in the
basement?
basement? You'll be, oh, Uber's here. See ya.
No, I'm gonna wait for you to come back up.
No, you're not.
Yes, I will.
Well, not.
Okay, well my Uber's here. You're right. I can't do that. You guys want to walk with me out there and make fun of me the whole way through?
No.
Come on.
All right, so now it's just Jennings.
He's not playing,
Myself
bro. That's
and
me.
Kyle.
I would not be playing
I would say
too.
3 people.
Should have let him
I
be
will stay.
one person at the end.
Until something happens that creeps me out to the point where I gotta go.
If something happens that creeps you out to the point we gotta go, we'll.
We may all go.
I was gonna say we'll probably all call it.
We just need to make
'Cause
it
if
past,
it's-
we need to make it past the 3-hour mark of the team from Michigan that drove here. Okay?
Sure.
3-hour
sure.
mark.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
we
already,
gotta make it past that.
like 45 minutes in.
Yeah, yeah.
Who let you into this? And you just paid to get in here?
I mean, I'm having
Oh,
fun.
Is it Airbnb now? I doubt it because I feel
We'll
like
take
more
this
people would have
upstairs
made
or
more
something.
videos.
Was that screen
cool, man.
But I think
What?
it's, yeah, you can pay to stay because it looks.
I'll pull it with my smudge sticks. I'll be going in.
Probably.
He said my dude in the black hoodie
Yeah,
is
maybe
not
it's kind of
lean.
like, oh wait, I got this
Oh,
too.
bro.
Man,
Oh, wait! That scared me. I don't want to do
Be cool if it was like
this.
sitting there. We could like.
I'm the guy in the black hoodie and the red hoodie combined, bro.
Okay.
They turn off the lights, I die.
Okay, not to alarm you.
No.
For a split second, I had a body on this camera. Remember when it was picking up Kyle's body and it did the stick thing?
Yes, Jake.
It was right here in the corner to the basement. I'm not even joking. I was walking. Can I recreate it? Did it just randomly pick something up?
I'm
Dude,
good.
okay, I'm freaking out. My body's shivering right now. It was right here. Okay, because this is backwards. It
Where's
popped
the
up
ghost?
right here.
Always seems the
at
door
the door.
open. Well, he said he saw a
Where'd
body.
did it go into the basement?
No, so it was right here. Like right here. Dude, I have so much chills right now. This
Then
is
leave.
exciting. Okay, hold on.
You didn't see it.
I didn't know. I'm
It
hanging
did just
strong
get
wall.
colder over here.
Who did I just see standing right here at the door to the basement?
And I didn't hear, your mama.
They're
Can you show
dead.
yourself again?
Okay, I'm out.
They're dead, not dead. Dog. What the fuck?
What? Zoom in. Hey, yo.
Hang on.
Hold on.
What do we got there, Jake?
It's picking up an anomaly on your book
I'm
bag.
sorry. It had to be
James.
said, you know. Hey, yo, what is that?
Is there somebody playing around on the chair?
So wait, is the red the body? They look like a figure stick. Like, do you remember like those YouTube videos of like figure
Whatever's
sticks?
on your book bag.
What if I'm a little closer?
I would not be going to that book bag.
That's crazy.
What? Someone went through the book bag? Mm-mm. That looks
Is
like
there
it's something
somebody on that
illegal.
chair in front of
I'm
us?
sorry.
It looks like he's like
It looks like a short kid.
he has his hand up like.
He's
I
like,
wasn't doing that. Really. Whoa!
What the fuck?
Bro.
I'm
Alright,
scared
hold on.
for
Let's
it.
let's
Listen, bro,
go
I
back
would
to-
have
let's
dipped.
go
I
back
would have ran.
I don't want to move. What do you mean?
go back home and review the footage.
Yeah, let's go
No,
back.
I don't want to move.
Okay, I'm going in
Did you
here.
watch any of that?
Where are you going
You didn't
in there,
watch
bro?
any of that? So it picked you up. Right now, it's not doing anything with the chair.
Yeah, it's because it's gone. You want to see this shit?
Do you really want to see it, dude?
Why
Come on.
isn't
Let me
he
see it
screen
tomorrow, we're
recording his
driving
tablet? You
Are
do
you
ghost
sure?
hunting and you don't
Dude,
screen.
I will leave
I think
now.
they're like, this is their.
He said
I see
I'll
it
leave
right
now.
I would live
I don't
with
want
them
him to
too,
leave.
bro.
That was
Don't
my
show
honest, that was
I
my
think this
honest
is their
promise,
second time
especially
doing
since
ghost
I'm
hunting.
free.
Hold on, okay. We just
So I
had
think they're
something
new to
crazy
it.
happen on this.
But I'm sorry, guys. I'm scared.
I don't
For
even
them.
call the camera, but we're gonna go show it to Corey and get his opinion since he isn't a legitimate, like, professional investigator. So let's go get him. How much trust would you put into that?
50-50.
You do 50-50.
50-50.
Who the heck is this?
I mean, the thing is that there has to be
Why
some
is
sort
he
of
with them?
movement. It's capturing movement of something. There's something there. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what it's there for. I mean, it's motion capture. That's what they develop video games from. And it's
It's a video
obviously, you know, it'd be one thing if you were there and we were filming you and there was something next to you. It could be something that's just like shadowing you or something like that. But when there's nothing
do you
there
mean
and a
shadowing you?
figure shows up, it's really hard to debunk it. But I mean, like I said, it's like there's no science to what we do. Everything's theory. So it's like,
Just gotta take it with a grain of salt because you don't know. Like, I think the
Put
most
salt near the
interesting
back
part
of
of it
it.
was the fact that it moved.
yeah,
Because at first when it was on the book bag, I was like, okay, maybe it's the way the book bag's positioned.
maybe.
It's thinking, oh, here's something, right? And because of like because he has a black book bag, a bunch of straps, and the different color zips on it, maybe it's like deciphering that's why it was moving. But as soon as it went from there to the doorway, that's when it's kind of like, wait. And then from the doorway to the door, it's kind of like, okay.
I know he's
Because I wasn't
thinking,
moving.
bro.
You can, I
Bro,
was
this
holding
My
it.
man's
not happy
ready,
at
bro.
all. But he's like
Because
holding
at
the
the
camera
moment,
like.
it's like, what do you do? 'Cause it's
He's
like,
actually
okay.
taking that
If
Uber
I watch
too.
it, I think it gives my mind a more clear image to play with, which I would rather not have.
This one,
Does that
I think
make sense?
this, I think you would understand where we're getting. Like, it could have been just a mess up in the camera because of how your book bag's positioned on the chair.
Yeah.
Because when you
Oh,
look
his
at it,
book
it
bag
almost
too.
fits
Oh, no.
perfectly the
I'm
size
like,
of your
I'm
book bag.
good, bro. I'm taking my
So it
camera
could be
and that's
picking up
it.
the
Like, I
straps
don't
and
need
your
anything
zipper and
inside there.
everything.
I would love to say that my mind would go to that realistic
Not even
side
license
of
could
making sense of
do.
it.
What?
Turn your head.
What?
What is that?
What?
Did you get
See
punched?
anything right there?
He got a hickey.
No way.
What
He's
was
right.
it? Right there and right.
My man leaving, bro.
That's
right
from
now.
this. If it's down here, it's this. Because I've
Yeah,
I've
okay.
pinched
Up
myself.
here.
What is it?
It's just like a red.
Or maybe he's
Still scratching
hiding.
it.
Or he has hives, you know,
Yeah, I
from
didn't
the
feel anything.
nervousness.
People
There's
have been scratched here.
Oh, he has another one inside.
You'll feel it.
That wasn't a
feel
book
anything
bag
myself.
doing that. My man's about to be like, yo, take a
No,
look at me
well,
too.
People that are really religious have a hard time accepting this because they want to think there's, yes, there is something after, but
love
at
the
the same time,
stance, too.
why the hell?
I love the hoodie and the hat because like, bro, these dudes are trying to like, cover themselves as much
Let's
as
go
they
do some
can.
more. Let's go. You're doing good, bud. You're doing good.
My man said my
You're doing better than
heartbeat,
Lonnie.
my Apple
That's all that
Watch.
matters.
Where's Lon?
They gotta call
Here
the
it
cops, bro. They
Shut
are
up.
dead.
No, for real.
So finding out I have a red mark on my neck is kind of creepy, but you know what? I didn't feel it.
Those girls are
Alright,
getting
so
freaky
after
for real.
Talking with Corey about this, we are now going back upstairs.
I would not get
Excuse
that
me.
book bag back.
We're
I'll
going
leave
to do
it there.
night vision and see if we can experience. I keep burping. Sorry. We can experience the shadow figures that Corey was telling us about during our walk here earlier today.
For dinner made fresh and delicious,
I feel like the
Wawa's
acts are gonna scare me at a point, and I know that sounds stupid.
They're gonna scare you.
But I already got scared with the heat.
Is there anybody here with us that would like to make their presence known?
That's what.
Or if the figure from downstairs is still here?
I know
you
my
give
man
us a
has his
sign?
eyes closed. Look, he lowered the hat.
Yo.
This is me. I know my boy's praying right now, bro. I know he's praying. Jump scare ads. And it's like
Exactly.
farming stuff, like the little games, like on the app, like mobile app. And if I hear
Could you
jump,
tap on the wall
I'm
for
done.
us?
This is great to watch.
If there's someone here with us, we've got a spot on the bed. You can come join.
He said, "No,
join
there's
us.
not, B."
Come take a seat.
Yo, I know that.
We would just like to talk.
Eyes closed, praying, not breathing.
If you could knock or close a door,
Wait, where are they? In the
In the
room?
bedroom?
or maybe even
Probably
say
just-
hello.
This is probably not the basement. I just don't want to hear anything on my headphones because I will throw them.
I wonder how big this house is.
I mean, it looks big. Small but big, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm about to puke.
Huh?
I'm about to puke.
You?
Yeah, I'm
Again,
feeling
if
my
there's
man
someone
on the
here with
hoodie,
us,
bro.
could you make your presence known by
We're in
knocking on the wall,
He's like, please.
closing
knock
a
on my
door.
side. Not my side.
showing some kind of light?
Are these ads scary than PT lamp?
Anything that will let us know you're here with us?
Sir? Sir? They're both scared.
Anybody else come down with like not a great feeling?
What?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
This man about to get possessed,
It's
bro.
just me.
What happened?
Just went from yeah, this is chill to.
I'm
not
telling you, that
feeling-
guy's not
feeling that
breathing,
chill no
bro.
more. That's why I was checking. If everybody was like, yeah, like, but nobody really wanted to say anything,
Mm-hmm.
then it would have been like, okay, yeah.
Yo, is he
Everybody
good?
was
Like, can someone
this.
tap my
If everybody
man?
has a bad feeling,
He's not
That's probably not
speaking,
good.
bro.
but if it's just me, could very well have just been me.
I would love
Is
to
there
see
someone
the
here with
video
us?
Camera.
Is there someone here who maybe
Yeah, just,
doesn't
like,
like
sleeping.
me?
Sleeping, bro. I think he has like earplugs in
very
at this
possible.
point.
Fans are in, bro. This man's terrified.
If you would like for us to leave, you can knock on the wall and we'll leave.
This man's about to knock on the wall himself.
Or if you would like for us to say, you can knock on the wall. And we'll hang out with you.
The dude on the chair's heart. Bro, look at the hoodie. Look at the dude with the hoodie, champion,
The
please.
dude in the back of the hood with the
He's
hoodie.
not
hoodie.
breathing, I'm telling you guys. He's like. Oh my god, this is intense. Stop. I don't think he's sleeping, bro. I think he's pretending to sleep so he doesn't have to hear this. But I don't think he could sleep. Enough. Can we leave the room?
Honestly,
How are you doing?
he's awake.
I told you.
He's just not happy at all about this whole situation.
That'll be me. No, but I would have been the Uber guy at the same time. I would have been like, okay, I'm out. Walk me out, guys.
Oh, my ear.
Again, if there's someone here, could you simply knock?
I know this man just wants to go off on him and be like, shut the fuck up, shut
Make
up.
some
don't
type
say
of
nothing."
noise for us?
Imagine
so
one
that
of
we
them
know
farts
you're
and they're
here.
like, oh my god, it's a sign.
All right, we're gonna try a spirit
Oh
box. I like this angle. This looks really cool. All right, here we go.
Oh my god.
We're gonna
guys.
see if anyone
It's
wants
too
to.
quiet. It's too quiet. Okay? It's too quiet. It's anxiety. Yo, you gotta jump on.
What's your name? If you can hear me, what color is my shirt?
See? Champion room, a hard drop that
Did that say
back.
black?
They got us. They got us.
I have no idea.
It was too quiet.
Did that say black?
I'm not sure.
If you can hear me, what color is my friend's shirt beside me?
No. What? It's right. My man, call that Uber.
I'm not sure.
We gotta go back and replay it.
That's right.
If you can hear me, how many?
When he
Fingers
said
in my-
knock, it would have been personal just particular people to have the fake knocking. I would have cried.
Let's hear it again.
Do it back.
If you can hear me, what color is my friend's shirt beside me?
You just said something. It sounds like a woman.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't tell me.
I'm not sure.
But champion would be this way with the hoodie, I would be the Uber guy.
If you can hear me, how many fingers am I holding up?
Fight. But that sounds like a computer.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
What's your name? How do you feel? Do you feel weird?
The man's about to pass out.
I feel like, very honestly, and I know this is going to bum both y'all out, I very much feel like I don't have much left in me.
That was creepy. That's weird.
And then, honestly, hearing
Yeah,
Kyle
they
say
said
that, I know Kyle's
fire.
been extremely blunt and honest this whole time.
And they said red.
That on top of the stuff downstairs, I'm at a point where I know if I stay any longer, it's not going to be.
You heard yellow? Interesting.
You're gonna be like happy
Okay,
about it,
no.
yeah.
No.
If that's how you feel,
Yeah.
like I mean, I
I
don't want
heard
to
it's
be.
red.
No, and
This is a big
Listen,
deal. This
this
is
man
like one of
said,
like.
oh, he has a
Oh,
red
dude,
hoodie
and trust
on,
me,
so
like
I'm
for,
like,
for someone like myself who's not got a natural interest in this,
Mm-hmm.
this is
20
far
bro.
beyond how much how long I thought I'd say.
Damn, that means me and you got to go 6 hours by ourselves. Oh, okay, I could have got a warning there. Mr. Jennings here is tapping out, and it is 11:30.
This was a crazy experience. I don't know if I had a recording episode if I said this, but boys, I'm honored to say I was able to do this with you guys. I was able to say I was able to face a very deep-rooted childhood fear of mine since I was a little kid for way longer than I thought I was going to be able to, and that was definitely the cherry on top.
Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna ask you
Yeah, I'm
a
not
serious
taking my
question
bag
now.
with me.
Okay, since you are officially calling it,
Yes.
would you like to see what we saw?
Yeah. I will see what
Sick.
see what y'all saw
I'm actually.
in order for me to go. I will see what we saw.
All right. Can you show yourself again?
So,
They're dead, not deaf.
they're dead, not deaf. I like that.
What the fuck?
Is that a dog?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Like a real life dog? Yes.
What do we got there, Jake? It's picking up an element on your book bag.
Oh yeah, he didn't see the
never
oh, this
watched
man's about
this.
to not take the book bag.
Is there somebody playing around on the chair?
He's not happy at all. Oh man.
And once he sees it come to them, out.
Oh
Is there
man.
somebody on that chair in front of us?
He was not napping, bro. He was eyes closed walking. I understand this man's fear.
Maybe. identifying the chair's legs and stuff. But
He said, "Yeah, I'm dipping."
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely the. That's definitely the click over for me.
that's the clip over.
That is the click over for me.
He's like, I'm done.
I wonder if the dog
I was
lives there
yeah,
or
I
it's
mean,
one
it
of
could be-
theirs.
It could be the chair, and then it starts moving, and you're like, no, chairs.
See booking
Chairs don't
info.
move. Chairs don't do that.
The Conjuring
out?
house.
Give it a camera.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
LeBron.
Gosh, scary.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, there's two doggies.
Yeah, I think this is like a separate house. That someone else lives in or something like that.
that?
How did you hear? Because you got good headphones on.
It came through the headphones.
You came pretty
I'm,
heavy.
What?
I'm getting audio from you.
I've got super chills right now.
What the fuck was that?
No, yes, time to go. Listen. I understand my man 100%. I would have dipped with the Uber guy, in my opinion. That man stayed for too long.
I wasn't recording anything. I thought we were done, you know, like we were walking in.
That's right. T-shirt in the back does say it's the Conjuring house on the back.
That's
Was
funny.
it that popping up?
I would not buy that shirt.
If I survive, I
The
will.
way we step on the floor,
Oh,
get it to
like
shift,
wash it
and
with
then
like
pop it up.
holy water or something. Oh, don't open
Nope.
that.
Nah, son, that's like.
I wonder what the rules are
That was
when
loud.
you're in this house.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure you
getting
can't
you on
destroy
camera. That was loud.
stuff.
Yeah.
If the
For
camera didn't pick it up,
It didn't, because I stopped recording. when
Don't
we
please don't
came
do
through that
close up
door.
on
And I
balls.
didn't start back until that happened.
yeah, but this is on.
No, it wasn't.
It
I
wasn't.
wasn't recording anything.
No, it's recording. Oh wait, no, you
It
didn't.
is now
Yeah,
because I hit
oh.
record. Like as soon as it happened.
Okay, so
and literally it was like we were right here.
So I'd be like, sir.
we're walking back through the house. You can see it behind me. We're walking from where Corey and everyone is, and we're walking through,
Yeah.
heading back towards what is
I'm
the
pretty sure you can have
dining room. Let me
parties.
get the camera turned around. Which is that way, and right as
He's
we
like,
get
okay,
about
let's just
here,
break this house we don't own. Like,
there was just a loud
yeah, bro.
smack thump, like something
Yeah.
fell.
I thought you hit your mic. Like I thought you like twitched or something. But like
My
I thought it came
man's
through the
getting
headphones, but I
paranoid
heard it,
now.
Like, all over.
Okay, to give you an idea of what we think it sounded like this, popping up out, right? But Kyle just tried to push it back in. He can't even get it back in.
It might have. I don't know. It might have been, but like,
I've been like $100 fee for breaking my things.
Yeah, they gotta be careful with like,
forward there. I mean,
I don't want to break anything.
That was loud though. Doesn't do anything.
Why did they break the
what are
floor?
we doing? We're going to the basement. We haven't been to the basement yet. It's just me and Kyle now. But we're
gone.
Don't
Everybody's
do it.
Everyone's gone. But we're gonna go check out the basement. That's where we're going. Let's do it. You want to go first since you have lighter?
No, I don't wanna go first.
Okay.
At that point, I would have called the
Look, I'm
guy who
behind
lives in
you.
the other house and be like, can you come
Yeah,
do this?
We can just turn the light on.
Which I feel like he always gets that.
This is where they've left some stuff, and it'll get like knocked over.
Right? Like, come
pretty
on, guys. Have
creepy.
you not seen scary movies?
Yeah, have you not seen The Conjuring itself?
And that's the other way around. Let's go to the well room.
Yes. I'd have ran. I would have dipped. That.
Oh, it's dark in here.
The
Mama.
well room.
Listen, my man was smart.
This is the
The red
well
guy?
room in the basement. The reason why we call it the well room is because there is an actual well right
There's a
there.
well.
Is there anybody down here with us
Why are you
that
asking?
would like to make their presence known?
Sorry.
That would be funny
We've
every
got
time the
various
ghost breaks
different
something, the
devices
owner
here to
makes the
catch
guest
you if you
pay,
wanna
like
be
they're working
seen.
with the ghost.
That's
They say you live here, you better help us out.
Mm-hmm.
But if I see some red stuff,
Just see
deuces.
someone walk into here.
What?
That freaked me out.
Oh, please don't say that. Why don't they put it at the well?
So that machine is like to.
Like a heat.
Where he said he saw the they say they see crawlers, basically like shadow figures on the ground crawling. Where did he say to go if we want to do that? It
Back
wasn't the
inside.
well room, was it? Or keep your eye on the well room?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember where he said to go.
That makes sense.
This is spooky though.
Crawlers.
This is
Like, what the
spooky.
heck is this? The Walking Dead, bro?
Is there anybody here with us?
This is a weird.
Did you make the football
machine.
Oh
move?
shit. Oh no. What is that?
Make it
Goes
roll
in there.
even an inch?
Oh. No.
Oh, this is spooky.
Just go up, please.
Is there a way to turn the lights off?
No. No, my
Because
dude,
that's
don't
what's
do
on
that,
for
please,
this
please,
light.
sir.
I'll go find out. Here I go.
I do not like the idea of being left down here.
Oh, the light switch is right here.
Why would you turn off the light then?
Leave a foot down so I can still see it.
You can still see my foot.
Yeah.
There you go.
Carlos, this is Black Ops Zombie.
I think there's a string light for this
Right.
other room over here, but that's
It's a
everything.
different type of ghost, the
Down here,
crawler
basically.
ghost.
Yo, 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 yo,
What?
Yo, get out.
yo.
Oh, my man's like, bro, let me
Yo.
up, let me up.
What?
Yo.
Just turn on the light. Oh my god.
It just picked up an anomaly on the right here.
Bro, leave the house.
Can you come back to the barrel?
To the who?
The barrel's the other way. No, the barrel right here. Can you come back to the barrel? We just saw you.
No, you didn't.
I would just like for my friend to see you too.
I'd be like, I'm not his friend. I do not know this
So
man.
I was at the top of the
You do not
steps,
need to show me.
and I had this looking out, just looking,
They can play it back, right?
and it
Or
picked
no?
up that
Yeah,
like
they're recording.
the figure thing and everything.
Like within the
If anyone
program.
would like to knock the football out of the chair while we are gone,
BRB.
we
Jeremy's
would greatly
scared. He
appreciate
said,
it.
BRB.
We're gonna leave a camera down here recording, so we'd greatly appreciate if you would just knock that football right out the chair.
I hate just like things. I swear, there's gonna be an ad here, and I'm just gonna jump. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's too quiet. I don't like this. I didn't even see the ball just be moving like back and forth, like two people are throwing it. I'll be out.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I would like, I don't know at that point. At that point, I would just burn myself. Like I do not exist.
I don't know. I doubt it's gonna move.
You say that and then it moves out if I you.
I think it'll fall over maybe, but that could be anything.
That's what skeptic people would say.
Maybe I am. How much longer in this video? Not that much.
My tummy's hurting for them. Oh, see, I'm telling you, ad, and it's like so quiet. At least I saw that this was an ad coming, because if not, I think I would have jumped again.
Yeah. At least they warn you, so you don't have to get jump scared.
Yeah, but I didn't see it the other time, which is why
Plus so much more. Discovery
I like
Plus.
they got me.
So if you go here,
So nothing happened?
so if you go here.
So they're gonna sleep in here? Like, I mean, yeah, there's bedrooms. Never mind.
Always get something, which is really weird. Because I can never.
Oh,
Oh, they found one.
is that a backpack again, or no? I thought it was always red, but I guess blue works.
Because I'm freaking out. I just froze up.
Saw the orbs.
Don't like that.
And you still do this, Arturo?
Did you see that? No. It was on top
For
of
free?
I do it.
Before it froze, it was on top of it. It had moved up here.
Lucky for you, I was pointing at this all the time.
Is there something here? Are you what was here earlier playing with our friend's bag? Is there someone right here playing on this this chest?
Yeah, you're crazy. What's that? Oh no.
Can you show yourself again?
Kudos to you, cause man, I'm already dying with this video.
Or maybe make a noise for us?
I feel like if you watch these videos and then go to the house, it's creepier.
Yeah, yeah, that's saying watch the movie.
I'm trying to see if we can like
Yeah.
recreate it and it was just picking up how how it looked on camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it keeps freezing.
Wait, do what?
Like if we can like recreate it because there was just something there that made it appear like there was like
Oh,
movement or a figure.
yeah, I got you.
But I mean, we also can debunk that with how many times we've walked past this with this camera and haven't picked up anything.
Yeah.
Because the amount of times we've walked by and haven't
The
picked
other
up
man's
anything
scared,
versus
bro.
the times
He
we've
said,
walked
"Yeah."
by and picked up something.
He's like, yeah, I don't want to talk.
Was it 3 times we've picked up something?
Very interesting. All right, well that was.
Well, that was a thing. That's just something I don't know how to explain it. That's weird. All right, so we're gonna start packing it up. It's been a very long and very interesting night, to say the least.
So they're not staying.
I'm super excited to get back and.
Guess not.
I'm not personally gonna get to check the footage. You are, Kyle, but it's gonna be cool to see if there was anything caught,
What the most
you know,
haunted
on
houses are?
camera
I feel like
that
maybe
you
this
know
is
we
one, huh?
didn't catch.
Yeah, it's probably
you know,
one of them.
in person.
I'll definitely like
And as
to
always,
make
if you guys
some
see
videos on
anything
that.
in
I
the
like to
video,
watch
make sure
some
you
streams
do,
like that.
you know, leave a
Right.
timestamp and all that, so we can go back and look.
You.
But yeah, we're gonna start packing it up and get
Are you
ready.
think-
We'll probably
this
gonna
is-
walk around the house a couple more times. But this is pretty much the end, right?
This is it.
This is it.
This is for
was
me.
So why did
Yeah.
they make? You said
This
that
is
there were articles
actually
about
insane.
this.
Yeah, I mean, we're about.
As the
This
sun
house.
rose, signaling the end of our overnight ghost hunt at the real Conjuring house, we are left with more questions than answers. What truly happened here almost 50 years ago? Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, you have to accept that something caused the Perrin family to reach out and ask for
What did you
help.
miss? Honestly,
What
nothing. Nothing
transpired
else happened.
created
Like
a horror
like some
universe.
ghost orbs. 2 of them popped up.
Our stay here was
But
incredible.
nothing got
we
close to
experienced
them.
things we've never experienced before.
Definitely
But yeah.
after the red man left, I went. "Eh."
There's a lot. There's a lot to see here.
Too many lots, yeah.
Oh man, I'm just very sleepy, guys. So, but yeah, that was fun. That was definitely fun to watch. I so
I
badly.
think the craziest part was the humping backpack.
Yeah, that part was crazy. That part was really crazy. You jumped. You went crazy on that. one.
Sir, that was like, come on. Listen.
Yeah.
What got me most were the ads. Like, I weren't expecting them. Things were really quiet, and then the ads popped. Like, it was unexpected. Look, I wasn't the only one. They should have stayed. You're crazy.
Yeah.
I
no,
understand why
agree.
they didn't. Listen.
I agree. They should have stayed. They definitely messed up by leaving. They should have stayed over, and they probably could have found some more stuff. But I actually liked watching that video, and I'm probably gonna watch a lot more. Like, look at this one. Like, they did a real seance, like a thing, like bro. I'm gonna watch all these. These look awesome. So I'm super excited to watch this stuff. I'm definitely gonna watch some videos on like the most haunted places.
That's almost 2 hours.
I don't care.
1.2 million views. Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
no,
Thank
thank you guys so much for even being here, man. We really appreciate it.
Listen, Trevi, they were scary, okay? Not the ads themselves, but like the pop-up of it. Like, what?
Yeah, I agree. I could definitely see where that is an issue, or that could scare you, because you had that big jump scare moment. But
I was the red
to
guy.
me, like I said, I would do this because I don't believe in ghosts really. So I mean, it would be interesting to try it out and like see. I would love to have something happen if I were to do this. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna watch a lot more videos on this stuff and see if we could see if anyone else has some interesting ghost hunting experiences. And also, I'll definitely do another one of these horror streams, hopefully soon. And I'll probably do it with my co-host here, whether it's in person or we'll do it virtually, which virtually works fine too. So.
Only thing
Be
I'll
fun.
say is if y'all ever see me with the hat and a hoodie, just know I'm serious. They gave me
Yeah.
some good ideas. Hold on, I had to write those down for me.
Do you plan on doing more ghost hunting reaction streams? Because this was really fun. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more ghost reaction, ghost hunting like stuff. I want to start getting more into like more spooky horror stuff and also conspiracy theories and things like that. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more of this stuff, and I'm still doing some gaming content obviously, but I'm gonna start trying to add a lot more of the horror into my channel because I love horror, and whether it's fictional horror or realistic horror like this, and like spooky paranormal stuff, I love it all. Conspiracies, everything. So yeah, it's great. And like I said, I really appreciate my co-host for coming today, Little Lamb. If you guys don't follow her on YouTube, she makes videos on YouTube, but she'll start making more videos soon. So she says,
Yes,
so
yes.
We'll see. But you said we
Sir
can watch a channel
Spooks.
called Sir Spooks. I'll check it out. I'm telling you, I'm really ready to watch whatever. But yeah, so yeah, make sure if you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure to hit that notification bell so you're able to know when we go live. Yeah, so hopefully I can do this a little bit more often, so we're able to I want to cover a lot of this stuff. There's a lot to see, so
I'm gonna be like,
hope you're ready for it.
That's gonna be me.
Says no chills, my dude. Number 15. What?
What was number 15?
Chills? You like chills? Yeah, chills is it's a weird channel. Just like that one's like really fake, but this stuff is interesting
What do you
because
mean
it
it's
seems
fake?
it's like a whole bunch of like literally like the dumbest videos of all time. Like the very like ooh,
It's like
this
that. It's
thing.
me, your boys. Like, hey demons, it's me.
No, it's like a countdown, like like the scariest videos he finds online. It's
Listen, once
interesting.
I saw like the scariest like videos or whatever, like I don't know who did it, and it was like literally I felt bad because mostly homeless people. They were like making it seem like they were ghosts and stuff, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I remember that. What was
I felt
that?
really bad watching this video because I was like, come on, son. I was like, you know this. I was like, you can tell these are homeless people.
It
Like
was
you
like an
guys are
abandoned
rude.
place.
Yeah, it was like the most like creepiest abandoned places, and it was like sightings, and it was like literally homeless people, and I just felt so bad watching it because I was like, bro, like these are
Like, bro,
actual
those are
people.
people, those ain't
Yeah,
ghosts, bro.
like come on, let's not call them ghosts. Number 15 's a meme of his. Okay, I never seen. I don't think their
I know
videos.
chills. He's like he talks like this. You know that one that TikTok you're looking at, and it was like the talking Spanish, but it was like in like the gringo accent or whatever.
Mhm.
It's somebody making like doing his voice. Chills. Like,
Okay.
we'll look at it right now. Watch. Before we go, we'll look at Chills so you can hear his accent or the way he talks. I don't even know what to call it.
Oh my gosh, this is a
Yeah,
creepy pic.
This one looks funny.
Singing is sacred. Treated with dignity
Oh
and
wait.
respect.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know.
No hits.
Shows number 15 is the same.
Are you sick and
No, I
tired
don't wanna
of
see
knowing
this.
exactly what's about to happen? Then the
I
unexpected
hear his-
endings of
I
these
hear his
top 10
voice,
scary
okay.
videos are sure to surprise you.
You hear
Number
he talks?
10, Graveyard
Like, is this, like,
Challenge.
for,
Are
like,
you
real?
brave
Like,
enough
this how
to
he
spend
talks,
a night
or,
Yeah,
in
he
the
talks.
graveyard?
Just doing it on-
The team from the
I don't
YouTube
wanna do this
channel
right
OK
now.
Tested took
I'm
up
gonna
the
let it scream,
challenge
like,
in this scary video published in March of 2019.
Okay, but they
the
can't see
video
the
was shot
videos.
in December of
Oh,
2018
they can't. Sorry, guys.
according to
I'll
its
put it real quick.
timestamp. Amidst their challenge, they hear something in a nearby tree.
अबे पेड़ से आ रही आवाज ऊपर मारूं
Hurry up.
मत कर I don't want to see it.
They're missing.
Shining the flashlight that way, they find it's a deer, but not just any deer, rather a nilgai, meaning blue cow in Hindustani. It's not actually a deer or a
Yeah, he
cow, but
talks.
rather an enormous blue-colored Asian antelope
sure? Like,
that
this
stands
is
up to
not, like,
5
for
feet
fun
and
that he
weighs
said.
some
I
600
love it, though.
pounds
I
at
love
its
it.
largest. They make scary noises at it to get it to go away. Further along, they are enveloped in darkness. You
Number
can see their
15,
breath.
Burger King,
After saying
but
he
let
thinks
us
he's a
meet.
dragon, one of the guys pulls the camera quickly to the left.
What the fuck?
The noise is a bit shocking, but we're left to wonder what they saw. Although the pair make it through the creepy night without too much harm done, something
I
creeps
feel
past
that.
beyond
I'm
the cross
creeped
in the
out, but it's like,
background as they're
man, I'm
leaving
fascinated
the
by him.
graveyard. Did they leave alone, or did they have unwanted company? All I know is I'm not going anywhere near that
Unwanted
graveyard
company,
after
yes,
analyzing this
sir.
scary video. Number 9, target acquired. What's going on here?
What's
Posted
going
to
on
TikTok by
here?
UFO
The
channel.
UFO?
This creepy video shows the military defense targeting and tracking a UFO, or at least trying to.
He
The
made a rap
UFO
song.
is
Does he sound like
triangular
this in the rap
shaped
song?
and very
Like,
thin,
please?
fitted with lights on its underbelly. With swift and deft maneuvering, it manages to
So do
dodge
we
every
believe in
last
aliens
thing
since
that's
you guys don't
launched
believe
its
in ghosts?
way.
Yeah.
Voices
But no
are heard
ghosts, but alien,
communicating
yes.
across radio devices all
Ghosts
through the
don't make sense
video,
to me.
it's like if
trying
aliens
to
exist,
control
I
the
think ghosts have to
situation,
exist.
but the
Aliens
situation
make
cannot
sense,
be
not
controlled.
Aliens would for sure make sense, but like, not
Scared of
point.
that?
Oh, like aliens?
The voices grow all the more panicked, and they have good reason to. They missed their mark.
Unless
what
the
on
mark
earth
is
is going
coming
on
towards
here?
me,
Perhaps we all know
I
the
guess I'll be
answer,
terrified.
but the question remains, with more and more UFO footage online, what is going to happen next? Number 8, chasing a monster. A man who did horrible things is said to haunt this place, so let's go track him down. Published to YouTube by Jordan Matter in October of 2020. 4
that's the fuck
dancers and
up with
professional ghost
Why are
hunters were
dancers
brought
there?
to
Hold
this
up.
creepy
They're
abandoned
dancers?
school
Yes.
where they spent 24 hours trying to communicate with the past on. Here's what happened. The serial
Yeah, they look
life
like children.
taker,
Hold on.
Richard
This is weird. What is
Beagenwald,
this?
burnt down his house at the age of 5, showing his true colors early. He went on to take the lives of several people in New Jersey and is said to continue to haunt this place.
Okay,
When
I had
they
enough. I had
enter,
enough.
Matter says he's brought some friends to visit and asks the spirit to knock. It complies.
Spirits!
Spirits.
I brought some friends to see you. Could
And I
you
start
knock?
mocking it like, yes. Oh.
You heard that?
Yeah,
Stop.
I heard that.
Stop. That
As
girl in
they
the back,
wander
that's me,
around
bro.
the school,
oh
one of
no,
the
where do I
girls
leave?
spots a person that she says was hanging on the rails. Her reaction seems genuine.
What? What?
There's a person.
What if your spirit was doomed to walk the riverside for the rest of its days? That must be the fate of this spirit that appeared in Nest security camera footage posted to the Ghosts subreddit by Snoo Cauliflowers 5577. The Redditor's
I love
Nest
it.
camera
Like,
caught
I'm
a
like, my ears
transparent
are, like,
figure quite
loving
creepily
the
walking alongside
way
the
he
river
talks right
beside his
now.
house. The scary figure fades into view in the upper left-hand corner before disappearing in the darkness. It then reappears again, pacing a little before fading out of view once more. Well, some think it's the infamous Latin American spirit, La Llorona. Others think it's
Sir.
just a spiderweb glinting in and out of
What'd you
focus.
say?
Redditor Goki Berry Sandwich went another way,
No,
however.
it's a bug. I mean,
I
a
really
ghost.
love how you live so close to a river. Must be peaceful at night. Apart from the
I could not
ghost
live
and
near a
all,
body of water.
spirit or no
Not
spirit,
even a
the
lake.
scary footage was unexpected. Number 2,
Unexpected.
abandoned
It
hospital.
sounds like he's, like, excited
A
at the
few
same time, like,
patients seem to be having a hard time leaving this creepy abandoned hospital. Published in June of 2021. If you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're
And
curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at
Yeah.
DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out.
Hold on, I wanna see how
Number
he looks.
1,
Hold on.
over your shoulder.
Oh,
This video
no,
has
don't
seen
say
much
that.
attention in the
No.
Spanish-speaking YouTube community, and you'll soon see why. The video shows some kids shooting a selfie video, singing into the camera. They are all super into it, that is, except for this creepy girl standing in the darkness of the doorway. Dressed in pink, the figure looms there while the rest are unaware at first, but then they spot her and start to panic. Zooming in, it seems like the girl has disappeared. After popping her head back in for a moment, she's gone again, leaving the children terrified. What is this face? It seems like a fear incarnate. In my opinion, if this scary video is real, then it has to be paranormal. What other explanation is there? Are you too afraid to watch these scary videos? Then hold hands
you've
with
had
your
one, bitch,
girlfriend.
Do it with yourself.
If you want to sell online.
No. No.
No?
No. 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 No.
To watch these scary videos,
No.
then
Heck
hold
no.
hands with your
No.
girlfriend if you have
What was
one.
that?
Number
Like,
10.
why are you putting- stop,
Creepy
no, I
witch
get it.
brew.
This is scary. This is, like, about his
Witches don't
voice.
solely get around
No.
on broomsticks. They
You
also like to
know,
crab
bro,
crawl. That's what
that-
this creepy video published
Tire.
to YouTube by
My
LGAP
tire.
in
Well, my
April
tire,
of
like, the little,
2021
like,
suggests
wrench or whatever.
anyway.
Okay,
The
enough.
footage
Look.
shot at night
Enough.
in the wilderness captures what can only be
Listen,
a
my
witch
Uber
in
here,
the
guys.
flesh. The
In 4
narrator
minutes, guys, my
explains that
Uber's
the
over
men
here.
in this video are paranormal investigators who travel to haunted places or those with paranormal reputations. In
And
this
yeah.
scary clip, they're seen driving to judge. The creature appears to be crawling on its hands and knees,
So you're
or
telling
when
me y'all-
viewed from the
no one would've been
side,
scared,
you
but I
can see
would've
its
ran
back
if I
is
was
grossly bent, making the figure appear like it's crab crawling with its head on backwards. It starts towards the crew. The distance is too close for comfort, and they start to
Yeah,
reverse
there's no
while
other way-
continuing to
there's
capture
no
her
other way
on
of explaining a girl in front of a
camera. Is this a
doorway.
bruja or some other unknown
Is this a
creature?
bruja?
We volunteer you and your girlfriend to take a closer look.
What?
Number
Does
9,
not make sense.
Rancid roommate. What would you do if your roommate turned into this?
Scary.
Published by
You know
Life
what?
of
This is telling
Luxury
me
in
to go live
October
by
of
myself, bro.
2019. This woman's roomie turns into a demon creature at night. Meet Mariah's roommate.
How do you not beat the like crap out of your roommate if you wake up and do that.
Although she appears to be considerate, asking Mariah if she's hungry.
Are you hungry?
The creature also has worms falling out of its pants.
Okay,
At around 1 in the morning, Wife of Luxury captures the roommates hopping through the hall like this and straight up eating the camera. Later, the roommates is having a laughing fit and is seen crawling into Mariah's room like an ape at nearly 1 in the morning before getting really up close and personal with the camera again.
First of all, how do you sleep through that? Because
Not long after, someone is calling for help.
Yo, dude.
Yo,
wake up.
dude.
You hear that?
What's
up, Mariah screaming, bro? Let's go.
And Parker and Chester rise to the occasion, only to find they've been tricked. The roommate treats them to some maggots, and when they escape out of the makeshift prison,
Alright,
hold
hold
out of the
on.
house,
Hey, yo,
again
hold
on
up.
all fours. Mariah, a word of advice: the next time you're looking for a roommate, skip Craigslist. Number 8, Portal to the
Craigslist,
Underworld. Dark Ghost Paranormal
enough.
attempts to
Okay, that was like
I'm kind
hold on,
of tired. So for sure.
I loved the she tricked them, so and then the Oscar. Listen, Oscar award goes to my man.
That's
did
chills
that.
right there. The way he talks is ridiculous. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, we went longer than I thought today. How long did we go? For 3 hours almost?
I do not know. 2:30.
2:30. Okay, almost.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure again, hit that notification bell so you guys know when we go live. And follow me on Twitter if you can. Follow her on YouTube or Twitter or whatever. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Have a great
night,
night.
guys.
Be safe.
Don't forget to watch Fear Street if you haven't.
Yes, and don't have nightmares. So.
Oh, for sure.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.